I'm not gonna lie. I was driving today and I felt it was a little wobbly, and I was like, I should probably go get this taken care of.
It's not supposed to be on there for like crazy lengths.
Well, honestly, Yuri
it's supposed to go straight to the.
You still have the spare tire.
Yeah, but Yuri told me that people drive. Don't shoot my water.
Just chill. Don't worry.
It's not.
I'll let you know if I'm gonna catch a body. I'm gonna let you know.
Yuri told me that people drive with it on for a long time, all the time.
Yeah, bums and people who have to because they have no money.
Yeah, I definitely have the money.
You can get a used tire for $25, bro.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
$30 at the most.
Bro.
How much is the new one?
$200.
Oh, I got that.
You can get 4 new ones.
I don't even need 4 new ones. I got it.
For people like you and me, though, I know what type of person you are. You're the same type of person as me, where it's not spending the money on the thing. It's like you're offended deep within your soul, the idea that you have to take a couple hours out of your day to go do something that you don't want to do, and you just can't make yourself do it. I lived in that prison for a long time.
How did you break free of these shackles?
I got a fiance and a bunch of employees who could help me do everything.
It don't even take hours. It literally will take 20 minutes for them.
Bro, I don't have 20 minutes.
You do. You have all the time in the world. Let me tell you.
I don't actually.
I have a kid, a full-time business, another porn business, all these. I have so many things.
I know you're not taking your tire to go get fixed.
And I'm just like, now I look back at a time in my life where I thought I was busy, and I'm like, oh, that is so funny that you thought you were busy.
But you weren't busy to an extent back then too.
But not really. I was lying to myself. People say they're busy because they just want the status of everybody believing that their time is in demand.
Playing video games is not being busy.
I love when I see a total custer, like a total loser, who is just like, yeah, I'm so busy. I'm like, doing what?
Doing what?
No one's watching.
Like, no one is paying attention to your business.
No one's tuning in. Yeah, like that's cool if you're busy, but you know it's gonna have to turn into something.
Like
eventually.
I used to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and play the game till like 10.
You used to wake up at 6 in the morning to play what game?
Call of Duty, Fortnite, all types.
But was you playing to be like a professional gamer?
He was drowning his sorrows.
I was just fucking playing the game.
I think a lot of people manifest their depression through video games.
I wish I had video games because I just be on YouTube all day.
I think if you're spending 8 hours a day playing a video game, you're basically depressed and you're just like putting it out.
No, video games is cool. How many hours a day you do poker?
That's different.
It's a game. It's the same shit.
Okay.
Well, you getting paid though.
But there is
gamble. I gamble 2K.
There is gaming and having like an experience of like, you know, playing out the storyline, playing, you know, Zelda or Final Fantasy or whatever, Cyberpunk, some shit like that.
I do that.
And then there is mindlessly zoning the fuck out and playing, like, there's many games like Fortnite or Fall Guys or whatever where the way I used to be with Tetris 99, where you can just go over and over and over, and it's like playing slots where you just you just get this challenge over and over and
that's
over.
Too repetitive
and
for me.
It fills you. It makes you feel as if you're actually doing something, but you're not. You're just staring into the fucking vortex, wasting your life.
No, not really, because you're playing like, I know when I was playing Call of Duty and Fortnite, I was playing with homeboys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're connecting.
It was like bonding.
I'm talking to them the whole time, 30 minutes at a time, 45 minutes at a time. Like,
I mean, it could be argued that just sitting around talking ain't really like the most productive thing in the world, too, right?
I mean,
you were practicing.
we do that a lot.
But a podcast is like a monetized friendship.
Okay.
Like okay, when me and cat's out of the bag. When me and Danny Mullins started talking about the idea of a podcast together, it's like, I'm not a normal person who's going to be like, hey, we should be friends and we should just like
hang out.
We should just like hang out once in a while and like kick it on the couch and like smoke a joint and watch TV. No, we're gonna hang out, but we're gonna make content.
I'm gonna monetize it.
See, but
it's a sickness.
But that's smart though.
I didn't know that until I got here. I didn't look at it like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because
even
like
vlogging, like you're like, okay, it's very simple. Record what you do. Like, we get our phones and go on Instagram stories all day and record.
Especially
all day.
you used to do that every 5 seconds.
Every day. And some dope shit that would have been dope to see on YouTube.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until I got here, I'm like, oh yeah, I can put this into little clips, and then, bro, it don't take nothing. You got iMovie on your phone.
I was gonna say, do you send the shit off to people to edit?
Yeah, I send it off now.
But
if
like
I
you
didn't
said,
have it, I was fucking edit
you could
myself.
iMovie it, yeah.
But like that example right there. Like if you were at the club and you saw somebody that you just like had a really great conversation with, it kind of like twists your brain and like distorts your thinking a little bit, because it makes you think, oh, like we could monetize this relationship, this rapport right here. Like this has value automatically, which is like, it's good, it's productive, but also it makes me kind of think about like prior times in my life, like that were so much more pure. Like when I used to go out and ride BMX bikes every night in New York City till like 3 or 4 in the morning, hanging out with all these random ass dudes who also love riding bikes, talking, getting into shit, just fucking around. And like we were not thinking about making content at all. And that has changed so much.
But it messes up the interactions that you have, natural interactions. Because then you think business. I mean, I do it all the time now. But instead of like, oh, let me go out and have a good time with my homeboys, it's like, all right, let me catch this moment and put it out there and I can make a few bucks on it.
Or you think that too when like you see people that you know who you know that they're like relatively reasonable, like cool people, but then you see them hanging out with someone that you know that they do not actually enjoy spending time with. And they're just fully on clout munching dick sucker mode.
That's a lot of that's a
lot of that.
That's a lot of situations.
Out here?
Yeah.
Underground hip hop built on
Oh man, Jesus Christ, man. I was never into that shit though, bro. Honestly, that shit was always lame.
that. Nah, you weren't clout chasing when you were a kid?
I mean, like a little, I guess.
gotta
Like not
clout
really
chase.
though.
What else is there?
What do you consider?
What else is there? Yeah. Like okay, like I made some dumbass videos and shit like that, like you know. But other than that though, like I feel like once I grew out of that though, I was just like I looked at it for what it was and was like I would never go back to doing shit like this or like hanging out with people that I just despise just to get a fucking repost on Instagram. Or
I see
something.
so many people doing it though. But like you know, the whole thing that people do where they just put up with anything from rappers.
That's crazy.
But you see it all the time where a rapper can get away with acting like the biggest piece of shit. And if you want to like be cool with them, you have to basically like orchestrate your entire schedule to like be around and totally down for whatever they want to do. And it's like, I get that they have that kind of control and that they could exert
But
that.
why though?
But it's like, I don't understand why you as a person would really like,
It depends.
That's dick riding.
People have all type of ulterior motives
Yeah.
when they're around people.
And it also it depends on what your motive is like in the rapper's life. Like what's your like what are you trying to get from the rapper? Is that like why you're
Some people just want to fuck bitches and you feel me, be in the club and have bottles and shit like that. It's some shit.
That's lame.
Sometimes it's really that simple. But I mean, for some people, that's all they fucking got.
Yeah.
When I think about 2017 and like the constant, just every day, it was like different little micro influencers and celebrities and shit coming by the store, and I'm just like getting them on my story or posting photos on Instagram or put YouTube videos, whatever. It's like I'm growing day by day off clout munching. And at a certain point, it just started to feel kind of pathetic. Once I actually became, I hate
guy.
it, famous.
Yeah.
Like then it just started to be like, oh wow, like all of a sudden I could see myself from the other side, and I was like, a lot of that shit.
I think that's when you went back to like your like that's when you took the jewelry off.
Yeah.
You like went back to dressing just like kind of normal.
But
like
then
you,
but that also kind of like coincided with, the guy tried to kill you, and we move out of the store, and that became like a different chapter of my life of like when we were on Santa Monica, even before we came here, where it's like, oh, I don't have a million people up in my shit every single day.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I can kind of go back to being.
seemed a lot more calm.
It's
A lot
all
more calm. than-
self-reflection.
Yeah, but you see so many people get caught up in it, and everybody is just so on their dick that there's nobody to like stop it.
Until shit starts going downhill. And you
Yeah.
see people start switching up and breaking away and doing all types of shit.
And just being custers.
That's a new one?
Oh yeah, he's right there. Fuck, I could have got him. Do it. It's ready.
locked. It's locked.
Oh, for real?
Fuck, how do
Did you press the orange thing? Give it to me.
Go ahead.
I had it ready, dude. I just shot something.
Go.
Let the professionals. I've used this thing so many times. Look.
No, it wasn't ready.
There you go.
Get him.
Don't shoot me, Adam.
He missed.
You fucking suck. He didn't even move.
He got him.
There you go.
Nah, that one high power.
It's an important part of this podcast, really.
Look at his guts all over
Wait,
there.
he's still living?
No, look.
You see him?
Bro.
Yeah, you overkilled him.
You ever seen a dead body?
Nigga. Oh, I thought I had
Speaking of, shout out to Fashion Nova. They got me these fire black socks right here. Shout out to all my people at Fashion Nova. You know, I keep that FN on me.
Oh, the Fashion Nova.
Fashion Nova pack
was
available at fashionnova.com. Fashion Nova men's. Let's go. yeah.
Well, speaking about monetizing, hanging out with people, I hung out with a very famous person's son this weekend.
Tom Hanks. I'll never say the same time.
I know, but very famous rapper's son. And I was just thinking about how like we should interview him because
Who? You're not going to tell us?
Ice-T?
I'll tell you off camera.
Well, you know, you could have told us like before, so that this wouldn't be like.
I know, but I really want you to
How
interview him
famous is
because
this rapper?
like the most famous,
But it's his
The
son,
most.
his son. I hung out with this
Drake's
person's
son, Adonis.
Yeah, I hung
Think
out
he's
with
ready for his
Drake.
interview?
I was like, Kanye kids ain't old enough.
Yeah, I hung out with Drake's fucking.
Imagine Drake sitting on the couch watching his son
Two-year-old
do his
son.
no jumper interview.
That'd be crazy. The Adonis interview.
Or they come on together like the fucking T.I. episode.
That was crazy.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That was wild.
For some reason, I had
was
to
out of town.
get. For some reason, I had to
All
get
right.
off the couch and go wait in the other room or something.
Because we had to get T-Rail in there.
No, I
digging his
wasn't.
claws in.
No, that was okay, but then I guess the whole Ti squad, I had to sit on the couch.
Grand Hustle.
Yeah, the whole-
kicked house phone off the
was-
squad like they're
They
smoke
kicked you
perp.
off the couch?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm on this show every week,
But that's
just
how
for
it is.
just for
Where did you go?
home maybe. I don't
Sat in his car.
know.
Went, sat in
I
his
might
car.
have went home
He
to
went
be
to
honest.
McDonald's.
No, I think
Charged
me
his
and Laura just chopped it up in the other room or something, and then. But you know what was funny? T.I.'s son didn't even speak the entire time.
I know. And
He said 0 words.
and the PR team was pissed.
That he didn't speak.
They felt like we didn't ask him enough questions or whatever. But
How
I
was that
like,
your fault?
I kind of tried. Like it just didn't. And you have like the most verbose father of all
Yeah,
time.
of all time. That was
he's
verbose.
He's a
I
talker.
like that.
You know.
I like that word.
We were vibing out though. I thought it was pretty good. They wanted us to take it down. I was like, no.
What?
Like it was live.
Why?
We're not taking it down.
Was it bad like that?
It wasn't bad.
Yeah,
I thought it was great.
Nothing about it was bad.
But it's like the PR team just freaks out about everything always. And I told them, I'm just so used to saying no when they ask us to take it down because normally, like, they're freaking out. They're asking you to take it down. You think you actually have to take it down, and then if you say no, they just kind of give up. From my experience,
they lucky I wasn't on there. I would have been like, so checking your daughter's hymen. What was that about? they lucky I
wasn't gonna do that.
You wasn't gonna do it?
Nah,
I would have did it.
I wasn't gonna hit the hymen topic.
I would have been Flacco before Flacco was Flacco.
Flacco would have definitely asked.
Oh, I know.
He
I
for
know.
sure would have.
He would have chased him down in the parking lot. Hey, I gotta ask you about the hymen. Anyway, so AD.
AD
go.
for
AD
no
had,
jumper.
Had a little party in here yesterday.
A big party.
A
Pretty big party.
Big party.
A party as in a group of people.
Yeah.
That was a large party.
Look, Josh shaking his head still.
I know
Josh was powerless for all these people to
man.
come in here, or how did this go down?
So I'll give you. You want us to get into that part first?
I mean, I don't know.
All right. So
Let's start at the beginning. What is I Caramba?
all right. I don't fucking know.
I'm just
It's
kidding.
something.
I'm just
It's
kidding.
something Bart Simpson said. You know what I'm saying?
It means like holy cow.
All right, but let me be 100% clear, right? All right. Before this situation, Tiger situation, I never heard of American Cholo. I never heard of Tariq Nasheed. You feel me? I've never seen any of his video. I ain't seen none of the stuff. I ain't seen no context.
You're not the most politically involved person.
Nah.
Not really your primary focus.
I'm
Let's
gonna keep
just
it
say.
real.
Yeah.
But I'm not against it.
Yeah.
Right. You
Because
feel
if
me?
you're into all that kind of stuff, then Tariq Nasheed is like a household name, but AD's not clued into that shit the same way that somebody like Flacco is.
Yeah, and I respect a black man doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? Making something of himself, having a following, like all that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And even after today, if he want to have a conversation with me, I'm down to have a conversation. I'm not against, you know what I'm saying, learning more about the history and shit like that. I'm not against none of that. You know what I'm saying? But
You interested in becoming an FBA?
I don't even know what the FBA is.
A foundational Black American.
Yeah, we can talk about it. I ain't tripping on that. Nah, but the context of everything was I seen the outcry of the Tiger shit. You know what I'm saying? I seen what American Cholo did. I was like, all right, he's standing up for his people. To me, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? They went Power 106. That shit happens. I feel like it was a W on Tiger's behalf. It was a W on American Cholo's behalf
So
for his
for the people at home who might need some digging
background.
here to get the background of at least that part of the story. Obviously, we're not going to explain the whole thing, but I think it was on Saturday or Friday. an interview comes out on Power 106 featuring Tyga and American Cholo together. Tyga like kind of sort of apologizing for basically apologizing for the I Caramba video, and he took the video down as part of this, and he
stand-up move.
I guess he was like kind of apologizing to American Cholo, who was on there. Then like the next morning, a video goes up on Tariq Nasheed's Twitter feed that basically included a couple cuts of American Cholo calling him a ghetto coon, quote unquote. You see my fingers. And also using the N-word at one part. Now, the full context of that, to be totally clear, the N-word part was like a story that he was telling, and there's like a guy who comes up to him and says, hey, what's up, my whatever. I don't know, but it was...
He explained the story on the interview.
Yeah, it was in the context of somebody else using it, and he's quoting them or whatever. And then the ghetto coon thing, his argument is basically that like Tariq Nasheed had been calling him a Mexicoon, which is a new one that I didn't know about.
I never heard that.
He definitely freestyled that one off the dome.
So I guess he felt like it was fair for him to call him that in response. Like, obviously that clip doesn't include all that context. It's just him saying this. And so Tariq Nasheed puts it on his Twitter. It's going up on there because Tariq already has a beef with American Cholo. I guess they had previously beefed on a podcast or something like that. And so then the decision is made. That clip starts going around because keep in mind, the Tyga episode with him just came out. All of a sudden, the No Jumper group chat, everything starts going up. A lot of different people on the staff were pretty pissed about it. And so it's decided that, okay, this is post-worthy. This needs to go up. It's posted. And the comment section had a lot of fucking opinions going each way. All of a sudden you had Snow the Product hating on American Cholo and all this stuff. And at some point during all this controversy, and also a bunch of other pages picked it up, like you had Dijon from posting all about it, demanding that Power 106 provide like some sort of reparations and hire more black people and do all this stuff to pay for the terrible thing that they had done by platforming American Cholo. And so Power 106 takes the interview down, which is pretty significant. You think that like they got Tyga there, they made this piece of content that was going to get a shitload of views, right? And like all of a sudden, boom, that's taken down. I'm not sure if they put out any kind of statement about exactly why. I don't know if I was thinking maybe it's Tyga wanted it down. Maybe it was less the radio station. Maybe Tyga felt like he had been bamboozled, perhaps. World Star posted about it. He didn't want to be
like associated, you think?
I don't know. But then it also might just be Power 106 because they definitely had a lot of pressure being put on them to delete it as well once this clip came out.
It could be from either side, yeah.
So we don't really know.
Yeah, but even with that, bro, even the word coon, right? Like, I've heard coon a handful of times. Like I never ran into nobody in the streets and nobody's ever
like
called
you
me
fucking coon.
I've never heard nobody call me a coon. Only time I heard coon is when black people call people that act white coon. They be like, oh, you be cooning for the white man. You be sitting there chucking and jiving and shit like that.
Yeah,
so
facts.
the context of coon ain't really hit me the same way that, you know what I'm saying?
Like the N-word or something.
It may hit for other people and shit. So I know back in the days when Mexicans and blacks wasn't getting into it, they would say nigger. You feel me?
Or
like
fuck
mayates, fuck niggas, or fuck all that. So when it came down to the word coon, that really didn't hit me the same way. But when I seen, and I'm gonna keep it real, when I seen the video of American Cholo, I was mad too. I was like, nah, that shit ain't cool.
You're like, damn, what the fuck?
Like, I'm like, nah, because I literally just talked about the situation with him and Duno, and he hit me up, was like, hey, thank you for giving your opinion on it.
Yeah, exactly.
That was like very like dope of you. So I was like, all right, cool. So then a lot of people was like, why are you co-signing this guy when this happened? So when I seen that, I was like, oh no, that ain't cool. That nigga tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm seeing the post happen. I'm seeing everything go. And then I see a lot of people, they're just hitting me. They're like, bro, it's taken out of context. It's this, it's this, it's this, it's that. And I'm like, okay. I asked one person, I was like, well, send me what it really is then. And then they send me the video.
A whole full clip.
They sent me the full clip. And the clip that I seen was him telling his homeboy that did 20 years, like, basically, don't diss black people. You know what I'm saying? He said his homeboy was in there 20 years. He got out.
And they were going to go meet up with somebody or something.
Yeah,
and he was like,
they was going to meet up with a black guy.
And he was
then
like,
he said, fuck niggers. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that nigger.
Yeah, basically. And then he said he was telling them like, hey, like, don't say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, you can't be like that. Then at the end of the story, he said, you know what? That guy don't feel like that today. You know what I mean?
Which is really a beautiful story if you really think about it.
That's dope. So when I seen that, I said, all right, that don't really seem racist to me. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all, yeah.
Not at all. Then I see the other clip where he's saying that, hey, he's been called a Mexicoon. He responded back saying, oh, guess what? He even says the context in there. A coon is somebody that's like an Uncle Tom. They black, but they act like they white. You know what I'm saying? They go against
like trading on your race.
Trading races and stuff.
But this is the thing right here that I see as being the disconnect, and why you see it being a fucking war zone in the comments on that new interview that came out today, is because you do have a lot of people acknowledging that it was dope of AD to sort of step in with Duno and have this conversation with them and everything like that. But the number one complaint that I'm seeing from people is that they feel like you kind of let them off too easy on the whole coon topic, because a lot of people, and I'm gonna be honest, even people who work for No Jumper kind of hit me up and were like, bro, like, he can't just get a pass for calling this dude a ghetto coon over and over and over. But in American Cholo's defense, when I was looking at the comment section, I saw that he dropped a comment like more explicitly apologizing for that, or kind of like acknowledging that he wouldn't do that again, or that that was a bad decision or whatever, because I think he's seeing that in the comments and he's feeling like he wanted to, you know, answer that. I don't know how many people saw the comment, but
even with that, bro, like, bro, I see people having difference of opinions, you feel me? And for the most part, bro, I've been getting a lot of love. People saying, dang, bro, that's dope. You stood up and you did that. And like I said, I'm going to give everybody the full context of why I was even involved in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this situation had nothing to do with me. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So he was upset that the clip was posted out of context.
Well, the whole time.
He said it was out of context, but the context, it has some context. It's lacking the context that he was responding to being insulted, but it's kind of like, I feel like most people wouldn't even care if they actually saw the context of Tariq calling him this before.
They're not gonna care. But the whole time this is happening, I'm being tagged, Duno's being tagged, Adam is being tagged. So I'm seeing all of this different stuff, like for 2 days, just people tagging, and I'm like, I don't even see, like, I don't know nothing about none of this. Yeah. Like, I don't know who Tariq is, you feel me? I just heard about him because y'all did an interview with him. I haven't watched that yet. You know what I'm saying? I only seen the shit with American Cholo with the Tiger situation, so I'm really uninformed. And if I'm uninformed about something, I don't know. I'm only moving on how I feel certain shit is right. What I seen and what I'm responding to is the clip. When I seen the clip, it was clearly edited. You feel me? And I was like, well, that ain't right if the clip is edited and is making somebody to be something that is not. You feel me? Us as on a team, we ain't supposed to be posting stuff if it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen that, you know what I'm saying? American Cholo hit me up and he was like, hey, bro, this ain't right. And he sent me the shit. And I was like, you know what? This don't sound racist. And then I seen G Malone after he went over there. He was like, nah, he not on that. That guy ain't like that. So I'm like, all right, maybe this isn't like that, and I get the context of it. But then, you feel me? Duno start getting attacked. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Duno, and bro, I swear to God, I cannot make this up, bro. I've never heard, as long as I know Duno, I've never heard Duno call me the way that he called me. You feel me? He wasn't crying, but he was he was really worried.
Yeah,
he was like, bro,
that's some real shit.
He's like, bro, my people are mad at me. They're saying this. They're saying No Jumper is trying to do this, and we twisting up this and all that. He like, AD, woo.
That's some shit not to play around.
That's some shit not to play with. So I'm like, Duno, I'm like, all right, cool, right? So then I hit up Adam. Duno hits up Adam. Swear to God. Duno hits up Adam. He says, Adam, I ain't never asked you to ever take down anything. You feel me? He was like, it's getting too political right now. You feel me? Can you please take the post down? Adam said, no, he'd rather die than take the post down.
Fuck.
That's what Adam said.
You said that?
Yes.
I guess I'm dead.
You fucking crazy motherfucker.
No, but when I seen that, I got mad at Adam now because I'm like, bro, you don't understand that Duno got to still live in the hood, bro.
Hell yeah.
This is his people, bro. And they getting mad at him for some shit that ain't got nothing to do with
it. That had nothing to do with him.
Think about this from my perspective. I think it's very important that you see the other side of this, is that I'm a white man and I own a hip-hop centric media company which employs a lot of different black people, and a lot of those people have access to social media and they can post things that they think are newsworthy. The idea of me stepping in to some black people who had posted something that they found genuinely offensive and that they didn't find the excuse of it being out of context compelling at all, and that they posted about because they actually genuinely thought that it was offensive, for me to step in and say, oh, I'm going to take that down. Like your offense, like how you feel about this alleged racism doesn't matter. Think about the position that puts me in. I should not abuse that power at all. Of course, I can go and delete anything, but you know, I have to be conscious of the fact that I have all these people of color helping to run the social media, and for me to act like their opinions on racism are wrong, I mean, that's a big decision.
Let's be real. It's two black people that run the social media shit. You know what I'm saying?
Almost every person who works here is black, right?
But I said who posts on social media is two black people. So when you say
I can think of 3.
Okay, three.
One black man, one black woman, and who else?
You trying to get them killed?
No, we're not gonna.
I'm not gonna say their names.
We're not gonna say that.
Okay. I mean, they sign their names.
Yeah, they do.
But my whole stance on that when it came down to Duno was, listen, for you as a leader, if somebody on your team is getting threats and getting backlash on something,
yeah, because that's some serious shit.
That post ain't worth Duno potentially getting fucked up over. You know what I'm saying?
But what's more
as a leader?
What's more important, Duno feeling like he's in danger, or the entire team's freedom of speech as a whole?
Like I said, and even
that is a tricky decision.
Yeah, that is.
It's not the easiest decision to make.
And even in the context, you know what I'm saying? When I seen Dijon posting it, and Flacco has even admitted that he's seen Dijon posting it. He's the one that posted it up.
It's on World Star.
No, before it hit World Star, Dijon posted it. He put the pressure on Power 106. You feel me? He took that from Dijon. Dijon is the same person that I had to defend you for, calling you a culture vulture. You
Right.
feel me?
Well, he has found an even bigger Satan.
No, but I'm just saying, this same person who originally put up the clip don't like you, called you a culture vulture.
We get along. We follow each other.
Now, but I'm just saying, he didn't came on this platform and he didn't spoke his piece about you. You feel me?
I seen him. He just went to the diamond store, got a new fit, got hooked up. He was looking crispy.
But let's be for reals. I got into it with him at first, right?
Right.
You didn't like the stuff that he said about
You
you.
almost ran around the table and boop, bop, bop.
I'm just saying. So somebody that's sitting there calling you a culture vulture and saying bad things about you, and you're sitting there saying, "Hey, let me take this and make this." Well, because it's news now. Like, nah. To me, I was like, "Come on,
But
man."
him posting about it had nothing to do with me posting it. I posted because, think about it, Tariq Nasheed is relevant enough that he's somebody we just did an interview with. American Cholo is relevant enough that he just was basically chosen as like the representative of all Hispanic people to have this conversation with fucking Tyga on camera. I mean, at that point, both of the characters involved in this are clearly newsworthy, right?
Mm-hmm. And
oh, that fly just flew into my hand. That was so
no,
weird.
but let's keep it real, bro. When Duno asked you to take this stuff down, and let's be real, I asked you to take something down before. You took it down off the strength of me. You feel
What was
me?
it?
I think the OT shit when it happened with Yazzie.
Oh, right, yeah.
But that
went
was
right back up.
nearly not as serious.
But I'm pretty confident that if I had some type of real serious problem, I'm telling Adam I'm having some real backlash from some shit, and I asked him, I know Adam will 9 times out of 10 take it down.
The level of seriousness of this is about 1 trillion times the level of that fucking Yassi and OT thing, you know?
No,
for sure.
But Duno came to you and said, bro, this is getting bad for me and my people, and I don't think that this should be up here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm backing Duno up, and I'm like, hey, Adam, this post ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's not. If his safety is compromised over that shit.
He's still living in the hood.
But I'm just saying, our standard for removing something that the team agreed was newsworthy has to be very, very high. Because
his
otherwise,
safety is not high enough.
But if people, but that's the whole thing. Is like, should the news team be able to be just bullied into deleting whatever because somebody is mad about something? Like, that's not something you want to abuse. Because if you put yourself into that position, like especially when this is a case, like keep in mind, and this is what some percentage of people seem to think you let them off the hook kind of easy. Is like you just literally have like a well-known YouTuber calling somebody else a coon. From my perspective, my entire life, I always thought the coon was right up there with the N-word, like in terms of seriousness. And it's not like it was like as common, but for sure I was just like knew about that. So it's like, I don't know. That it had already been on all these different places. It seemed like a clear-cut case where there wasn't really a reason to take it down. Now, I did it just because I'm fucking over the whole situation. Maybe next week we could even not talk about this whole thing.
I ain't even, bro. I'm not even, bro. But let me finish going. Let me finish. Let me continue. So when that shit happens with Duno, bro, you feel me? The next thing is Duno calls me again, and he's saying, "Hey, bro, like my people are mad at Flacco." Because they see Flacco's tag.
His name is at the bottom
on the shit. So
Which
now
I think that is kind of unfair because Flacco did post
That's
it, but it's
unfair?
like everybody on the team was pissed off about it at the same time. Like everybody was talking about it at the same time. It wasn't like Flacco was the only person who had an opinion about this.
No, but I'm saying when Duno said that, bro, people was putting pressure on Duno, bro, to like, hey, bro, like basically like, oh, let's give up Flacco. And I'm telling Duno, I'm like, nah, that ain't right. You feel me? Flacco's only posting what he's being told to post. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm sitting there seeing that and I'm seeing that this shit is getting serious behind the scenes, especially for Duno, now Flacco is getting involved in it, and I know Flacco don't know what the fuck is going on.
Flacco has no idea.
He's just doing his job and he's just posting. I'm looking to you as a leader and be like, all right, bro, this ain't worth it. You feel me? I don't give a fuck if it's a newsworthy, whatever the situation is, this ain't worth it if you got people on your team that may be in danger. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen all that, right, I'm like, all right, I took it upon myself. I said, hey, I told you. I said, you seen it too, the group chat.
Yeah.
I said, listen, bro, I'm going to hit up American Cholo. You feel me? Since the shit is, he's saying this out of context, nigga, I feel like what I seen wasn't too crazy.
Yeah.
Let him come down and let's go sit there and have a sit down. You agreed. You said that you would do the interview. You feel me? T-Rail said he would do the interview. Duno didn't even want to do the interview.
T-Rail is a good excuse.
T-Rail has a very great excuse.
The roof caved in. We'll get to that.
The roof caved in. You feel me? T-Rail, he would have been here holding it down too.
Facts.
You feel me? But
he also was more upset about the Coon stuff than you were.
for sure.
He would have definitely pressed that issue.
For sure, I believe it.
Yeah.
But like I said, that word, and like I said, I may be uninformed of it. I haven't been used to that word. I haven't heard that word. No one has ever called me a coon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You ever see Forrest Gump?
A long time ago.
Yeah, I don't remember that even.
Isn't there a whole thing about there being raccoons under the porch and it's like a racist thing?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know. But
I think that honestly kind of stands out to me as maybe when I found out about it.
really,
Maybe.
But let me go back to it though. You agreed to do the interview. You feel me? You knew I was gonna hit up American Cholo. D-Rail said he was gonna do it. Duno, I said, Duno, you gotta do the interview. You feel me? I hit up American Cholo and I can read it for you word for word. He was like, hey, I appreciate it, AD. Like, much respect to you. Okay, I'm a come. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, all right, that's cool. We all said that we was gonna do the interview. Right when that shit happens, the next day, Duno calls me. And he
crying.
He says, AD, like, hey, bro, I don't think you should do this interview, bro. Like afraid for my safety. You feel me? I don't think you should do the interview, bro. Like, it's bad right now. My people are pissed off. It's getting real serious and stuff like that. I told Duno, I said, I'm doing the interview, bro.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I'm not in fear of nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna hold it down for the team because now it's getting involved in some other shit that's going on.
Yeah.
So then, nigga, I set the shit up. Now, mind you, Bozo that was sitting over here with American Cholo, he just had an interview on No Jumper. He says in this interview at No Jumper, go watch it, that I was his first black feature. You feel me? When he got out of prison. You know what I'm saying?
He also calls out Tyga.
Yeah, he calls out Tiger too. But
That's crazy, though.
He says I was his first black feature. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm gonna give y'all a little behind the scenes and context about me and whatever area that we in right now.
Yeah.
Before, when I'm living in Compton, bro, to get away from street shit and all that, you know what I'm saying? My Mexican homeboy that lives in this area, you know what I'm saying? A Mexican guy and an Armenian man, they was helping me out. We had a clothing line called Villains LA.
Yeah.
It was nothing but Mexicans. They was helping put money in my pocket.
Yeah.
They was getting me features with almost all the rappers that I know today. You know what I'm saying? So most of these guys from this area, I knew them already. I had a relationship with them. They always showed me love. I'd have been to Mexican weddings. I'd have been to corn asadas and not barbecues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd have been to all that stuff in this area. So the same people, bro, most of the people that was over here, I knew them a long time ago, bro. This wasn't no new strong arm. We coming up there tripping, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Bozo, before anybody walked in here, before anybody was in here, and the whole staff is in here, bro, I walked outside and I was talking to the same people that I've known for years.
Right.
Yeah.
And before they even came in this office, I'm chopping it up with them. Bozo says, AD. He said, hey, bro, you know we ain't come up here to trip. We just came up here off of respect, you know what I'm saying, for our people and stuff like that. All right, cool.
Well, they were also hoping they would catch Flacco, right?
No, they wouldn't. They didn't
if they wanted to catch Flacco, they would.
No, they didn't come here to hurt Flacco. That wasn't their objective, bro.
You don't think they would have encircled him and yelled at him?
No, bro, I wouldn't even let nobody circle him.
Give
And
him a
even though
noogie.
I say I ain't gonna jump in the middle of it, bro, I'm not gonna let nobody, especially some shit that I set up.
Yeah.
Like, nah, if it's gonna be respectful, it's gonna be respectful. And let's be real. I'm not no dummy. If I thought I was in danger, if I thought it was any problem up here, bro, nigga, I could have had 40, 50 homies out here too. Everybody knows that shit.
Please,
you know what I'm
please
saying?
let's avoid that. The thing
No,
is,
no, I'm just saying, I could have did the
send
same exact
the
thing.
information that goes out to every person who comes here for an interview is supposed to come with like 3 people maximum. So
That ain't never happened.
I think, you know, sometimes we'll let them get away with like 4 or 5 or whatever, but like, and especially in the new space, we're gonna have more room, so it's gonna be even more of a thing because I don't want anybody to do like a Walmart 24-hour takeover where they just like camp out or anything. But I mean, that was the only thing. Is it's just like I don't know why that was allowed to happen. Like we just cannot have 40 fucking people coming in here in this tiny ass space, and especially at the new space, it's gonna even be more of an issue. We got to actually enforce that shit.
Yeah. But on some real shit, bro. Bro, imagine if I would have had 20, 30 of my homeboys here. Man, that shit would look crazy.
That would definitely be worse.
It'd be a real problem up in here, bro.
Yeah.
When I'm sitting there, bro, I came here dolo. You feel me? With some shit that ain't had nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to everybody outside, bro. Everybody that came here, they was respectful. They showed me love. I was taking pictures way before we even started the interview. You know what I'm saying? Shaking hands, doing all that. I walked everybody in here, past the armed security guard. You feel me? Walked everybody up in there, told everybody, hey, everybody make sure we ain't gonna talk, we ain't doing that, and let's get right into the interview.
But okay, this is my thing. I want to know your opinions about this, because never in a billion years did I think that I would see Tariq Nasheed tweeting about AD without actually saying his name. But he wrote, did they really let this anti-black racist American Cholo dude come on and double down on his anti-black racial epithets without calling him out? And then he quote tweeted and wrote, note to black people, when a non-black racist refers to a black person as an N-word or I think that's a raccoon emoji, they are referring to all black people as that. And my question is your thoughts on that, as well as your thoughts on, would you sit down with Tariq Nasheed?
Yeah, I was sitting on Tariq Nasheed. Like I said, I don't know Tariq Nasheed. I have never seen his content. You feel me? And like I said, maybe I'm uninformed of the history.
That's a meeting of the minds that I need to see.
And I'm 100% down for that as a black man. I mean, you feel me? Like me personally, I thought I fucking held everything down the right way. There's 50 Mexicans here. There's one black person here. I'm sitting here mediating the whole shit in there. I talked to him about saying nigger. He apologized in the interview.
Bro, you know they said in the interview that you're lucky that AD wasn't here. I mean, that the AD is here, because if AD wasn't here, the situation would have been handled a lot less.
And Josh heard that before we even got on air. They said, man, we usually don't. You feel me?
They said they wouldn't have even accepted an apology.
22 could have ended up in the trunk.
It's not
crazy.
funny.
I mean, what did I say to that?
But you don't sit there and tell somebody that if you coming over here to trip.
For real.
Like not once, bro. I felt comfortable enough to be around them, bro, and not call nobody to have my back.
I never once at any point felt like I was going out of my way to do some of the things that I've seen myself being accused of, such as starting a race war within Los Angeles. Though. I'm not gonna lie that in some ways that post did kind of feel like that was something that we were sort of teetering on. So that's pretty much the main reason why it came down, even though I still agree that it is newsworthy. That being said, yeah, I mean, we just reported on it because it was newsworthy, and it was stuff that was going on, and World Star posted about it for the same reason. I do think that it's probably a good thing that we move past it, because I don't have anything. None of us ever had anything against those dudes or anything like that. You know?
And like I said, if I'm uninformed, like I said, I'll talk to Tariq. I'll talk to anybody when it comes down to the real situation. Give me the history. Give me the other videos. Let me see the back and forth. But I didn't see all that. I was just looking out for the team, like I always do. Like, let's be for reals. When a fire happens at No Jumper, AD be the first nigga to try to put the motherfucker out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He jumps on the fire like a blanket.
I jump on the fire, but I do that shit out of love for everybody here, bro. And I will protect everybody that's here that I fuck with. And even with the situation, I got a big heart, bro.
It's almost enlarged.
It's very enlarged. But when it came down to the Flacco situation, and I'm gonna keep it real, it made shit even worse because we did the news segment. When we did the news segment, bro, me and Flacco, and it's edited out now, me and Flacco are literally arguing about this situation. And we're arguing about the situation because he's telling me, he don't like what American Cholo said. He's racist, he's this, he's that. But in the same sense, he says, well, I said, but you don't care when white people say nigga? Flacco says, it doesn't bother me as much. And I'm like, bro, so you don't care.
What sense does that make?
Exactly. So I'm like, bro, you telling me you don't care when white people say nigga, but you're standing up for our people and you're getting mad that somebody is saying coon when they being responded to being a Mexican. It don't make no fucking sense.
This is a tricky position for old Uncle 22. You can't just hire black people and give them access to the Instagram, and then when they start calling people racist, you say, no, like you're not allowed to be offended. This whole racism thing, you can't call it out for whatever reason.
I understand
that's a tricky situation. I don't really want to be in that situation.
Yeah, no, I understand. From your point of view, I completely understand that because it's like I didn't even think about that until you explained it from your point of view.
And the other thing about it too is that he just kind of writes off Tariq, just calls him a race baiter as if like he's nothing. Tariq has a lot of respect in the community. There's a lot of people who don't like him as well, but to me, that was just kind of like we're going to need to elaborate on that more because I'm not going to just treat Tariq's belief that he has witnessed racism as a joke. Like I can't really do that either. As a broadcaster, I'm gonna look crazy if I just act like his opinion means nothing. Yeah. And we just had him on the show.
And we've all witnessed racism. You feel me?
And like mostly from Josh.
And like I said, bro, I grew up at a time, bro, when I was in middle school, bro, black people would punch Mexicans for no reason, bro. You know
and vice versa. I got my ass beat by some.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Mexican niggas,
That was Yahira's brother, though.
Mexican people, bro, would be attacking black people for no reason.
Yeah, literally.
Bro. And as time went by, bro, living in LA, the shit is way better now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's way better. And
I hope it's way better in schools because it was bad and when I was in school.
But that's the thing when I say, when there's certain posts like that, bro, let's keep it real. If some race shit happens, Adam 22, AD, House Phone, everybody involved do know niggas are not going to be on the front lines of that fucking war. And it's going to be innocent people in the streets, bro. That's going to sit there. It's going to be bloodshed over nothing. That's something that got taken out of context.
You realize this is exactly the same as the Sada Baby situation?
Wow.
Because somebody on the social media team posts about Sada Baby saying some transphobic shit or whatever. And then all of a sudden, Sada Baby's super mad at me. I'm like, bro, you posted that like 3 hours ago. And then, meanwhile, boom, our fucking whole relationship just dissolves.
But that was a little more personal because he looked at like, hey.
Because he was calling out Tyga.
No, he was looking at you like you his friend. Right. And before that you even cover it, like give him a heads up. At least I can respect that.
That was an eye-opening experience because it made me realize that I can't pretend to be friends with people who are that sensitive. Like, you can't, if you're the type, like, to me, all the rappers I know, like, I'll give you an example is that there's a guy I'm friends with, he's a manager or something, and he works with Sofego, right? And we posted that video of fucking, about the dude claiming that he robbed Sofego for his watch, right? And like, I'm in the social media group chat, I'm seeing the whole conversation about whether this was real or not, and there's like a bunch of different factors that the team used to be like, okay, well, this guy who is saying it is not a total nobody. Like, he's somebody who he's managed apparently by DJ Fat, who used to fucking help manage TK and shit. Yeah. But then meanwhile, we found out after that DJ Fat, I guess, asked to be removed from the kid's bio and stuff. I guess the whole story is total cap.
Wow.
But anyway, like, I'm talking to this guy.
This is deep.
And this is like bad coverage for a rapper, right? Like, if it looks like they got their fucking watch, I saw Academics posted it too, whatever. This is a bad look for a rapper, right? But this guy, his attitude was just kind of like, he just wanted to know if somebody paid us to post it because that was kind of like his theory. But I was like, bro, if he wants to like post a statement or have anything that we could clip and post, we'll make it clear that it was fake. He didn't give a fuck. He's like, it's free promo, like whatever, it is what it is. But apparently that story is totally fake, and his attitude on it was still whatever. Now I don't even know Sofego to know how the fuck he feels about it. But that's what I'm saying is, if I'm going to be cool with somebody like Sada Baby, they're going to have to understand that they're in the news. And that's actually a good position to be in because Sada Baby did the same exact thing to Academics, where they used to be cool, and then Academics posted about the shit with Dope Boy and him getting into the robbery situation.
Oh, man.
Sada wiles out, and then Axe says, guess what, I'm never posting you again.
But
and we're basically in the same position.
You can't get mad at that because it's hip-hop news.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way that you could like logically think that a hip hop outlet was not going to post about two big ass rappers, one claiming that the other one robbed each other.
To me, both of those stories are exactly equal in newsworthiness. If you say something controversial about not only trans people but another rapper alleging that they fuck with trans people, I mean, you guys read the news. This sounds like a headline, right? This sounds like something that's going to be on TMZ.
It sounds like a
whatever.
title.
And then I agree but that's the thing. We totally gave Sada a pass on that because Doughboy had all the videos talking about robbing him, yada, yada. We didn't post it because my attitude was, that's some super duper street shit that people could get killed over. So let's leave that alone because he's the homie. When it came to posting about the offensive tweet about the trans shit,
It's like you posted that.
I was like, I didn't post it, but I approved it.
like
I was like, yeah, that's news. Like that's fucking his opinion. Nobody's gonna die over that.
Nobody is like, no one can get mad. Like, even being on this camera, bro. Like, if we say something, bro, we know what comes with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, every week.
Every week. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes or multiple times a week.
Yeah, dead ass, right?
Like, we're on multiple shows, we say certain shit, bro. And my whole thing, like I said earlier, bro, is that, you know what I mean? Like, my daughter go to school, bro, with Mexican people, bro. You feel me? My son is probably, like, my daughter goes to school in the inner city. I got little cousins. I got nieces and nephews that go to school. They got friends that are, you know what I'm saying, Hispanic and stuff like that, bro.
This morning when the dude was mowing my lawn, I was like, is he looking at me crazy? Like I was just like, you know, I was just wondering, like, fuck, like he ain't tapped in, right? Like that would be crazy if he knew.
What's wrong with you?
Nah,
like
bro.
I thought he might be like looking for Flacco and shit. Like where Flacco at?
Nah, and even
Flacco in the Jack Shack.
And even, bro, Flacco, people should not blame Flacco.
I was a little mad at Flacco even on the way over here. I'm not gonna lie.
Why are you mad at him for calling out racism? It seems like or what he perceived as racism. That just seems so crazy that everybody's so prepared to do that.
I don't know about that stance because he said he don't care about white people saying nigga. So that's kind of half and half. But for him to post something that he's being told to post,
maybe that clarify
that is not. We got the footage. John still got it. Shit. But doing what you're told at your job, bro, you can't get mad at Flacco for that. And I'm not taking up for him when it comes down to it. But for him to get all that heat now, his thoughts and his views and his delivery, how he does that, that's a different story. And that's him as a man. That's how, if you want to stand on that, he can stand on that. But like I said, you can't say somebody you don't care about, I don't really care about white people saying nigga, it doesn't affect me. If they say ER, it is what it is. But then you're going to get mad at somebody, at a Mexican person. Like, bro, if that's the case, make sure it's bad for everybody.
You gotta,
how many people do you think went to the protest at Power 106 today?
I only heard about it because of you.
Wow.
I just think it's a crazy. I don't really see Power 106 like I feel like there would have to be a lot of pressure on them for them to really like respond and stuff. I'm just very interested to see if there is enough pressure to make them have to say anything.
Yeah, that's hella intense.
Is that the one that Letty works at, or is she working at the other one?
Letty works at Power. No, I think she. No, I don't know. She was 92.
I think you were. Yeah.
I like her, even though she was kind of
Letty was dope.
She was kind of subbing me on your interview.
What did she say? What did she say?
She don't like me leading Duno into walking girls around on dog leashes.
No, but bro,
he's a comedian.
Yeah, that goes back, bro. And I tell people all the time, bro.
I did like her though. I thought she was really good on that episode.
Even in the interview, bro, they feel like, oh, Adam's a culture vulture. He's doing this. They feel academics do this and do that. Look at
this sweatsuit. How they gonna say that?
No,
they gonna say that,
bro. I fuck with academics, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
He said that academics basically got people killed. That is a dubious claim. He reported on what was going on in there. I felt like he deserved to be challenged when he said that because he was basically acting like ACT was responsible for hundreds of murders.
But I don't buy it. Some people feel that way.
A lot of people feel that way.
That was a big thing. And academics, let's keep it real. Shout out to academics. I fuck with academics. The type of coverage that he has nowadays, he's already made a stance and said, you know what? I can see how I was part of the problem with the Chicago situation. I'm not going to cover and I'm not going to do stuff like that.
I think that the problem is more just that he got really big, not that he like disagrees with that content ethically. Because I see a ton of people, there's tons of YouTubers that we watch that report on all kinds of hood shit that is a million times more invasive and more talking about lesser known people. Like academics, to his credit with that Chicago shit, was talking about dudes who actually were getting views and stuff. Nowadays, it's very easy for you to find all kinds of videos on YouTube talking about gang beef between people you never heard of. They got no followers,
they got no
nothing.
rap songs, no hits.
And they're making them famous.
But whether that is true or not, you know what I'm saying? Whether that is true or not, some people feel that way about him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to discredit. Even some people, bro, people tell me all the time, I don't fuck with that white boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, that's your opinion. You know what I'm saying?
We have a statement from Poetic Flacco in the form of a text message. He said, I said, white people saying the B word does not enrage me or get me mad.
Josh is right here. He'll tell you.
Just like what American Cholo did. The B word?
Bitch?
I feel like he meant the N word.
Josh, yes or no? Am I lying when I said that?
Poetic Flacco continues. I don't need to be mad to identify that both instances are wrong and out of pocket. I don't allow racist shit to trigger me. What was said was said. Not that I don't care and want white folks to say the N-word.
Josh, what did he say yesterday? Exactly.
Josh said AD is not capping.
Okay.
So, I don't
And that is one of the main reasons why that this fucking news clip guy edited. It was fucking crazy.
It was that crazy?
Bro, that shit was bad. If that shit would have came out, bro, it shit would have...
They would have been back. They would have been back here 60
deep.
deep.
Undid everything, bro. But like I said, if you feel that way about Mexican people saying that word, bro, have the same energy when you say white people say nigga,
Well, okay,
bro.
how about this? Last night you were on the podcast. I heard Almighty Suspect, who is hilarious. I heard him.
That nigga funny.
He is fucking funny.
He called Lil Wayne and Birdman gay about 4,000 times in the course of a 15-minute segment. Birdman, extremely powerful. Lil Wayne, one of the most successful recording artists in the history of hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, realistically, the pressure that they might be able to exert on a media company for saying something like that might at some point kind of be even more than what we have dealt with this whole situation. If they step in and say, you need to delete that or we're going to kill Almighty Suspect because he called us gay, like what do we do in that situation? Do we just remove everything that offends everyone?
Almighty don't work here. You feel me?
But what if he did?
If he did, that's
And
different.
he was calling things gay.
If he, listen.
And you're you're supposed to be an activist.
No, let's be for real. At the end of the day, Adam, you are responsible for almost everything. I'm gonna say not almost. You're responsible for anything that goes on good or bad in this platform. You feel me? Sometimes you my guy, but you turn a blind eye to shit, and I'll hit you and I'll be like, hey, Adam, personally, I don't feel like this is this and this is that. Sometimes you like AD, all right, I'm with you. And sometimes you be like, nah, it is what it is. That's you. This is your business at the end of the day. But I'm always gonna speak my opinion when it comes down to shit because, bro, you really my homeboy. And even in the interview, like you said, I said, Adam ain't like that. You feel me? He gave me a chance, bro, because my street ties have always stopped me from getting further in life. You feel me?
Right.
I've got record deals that got turned down because people say, well, you're a liability. I've had business dealings that came, you're a liability. And a lot of times it came from my own people, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then this guy said, you know what? You dope on camera. I don't care where you come from. Let's do that, bro. And I'm making all type of different revenue streams now off of that. So I'm very...
And I got a cool sweatsuit.
You got a cool sweatsuit.
So,
but I really appreciate no jumper when it comes down to that aspect. But when I see something that I feel is right, wrong, I'm going to speak my opinion, bro. I'm not going to sit here and just collect the check. And you feel me?
And just shut up,
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm never going to do that.
That's fair. But I hope you will have the sit down with Tariq Nasheed.
Set it up.
I think that would be dope as fuck, honestly.
I like it.
Hit him up. Let's do it.
Hit him up.
Yeah.
Fuck your bitch and the click you claim.
Are you done endangering us, Adam?
You were supposed to rhyme something with claim. Fuck your bitch and the click you claim.
West side when we ride, come and clip a game. Claim to be a killer, but I fucked your wife.
Can't be a player.
Okay, well, you can't just use all his lyrics. That was just a starting point.
I thought we was going back and forth.
I figured a good interlude is maybe we go back and forth, spit some bars.
Let's go.
Spit some bars. You looking like a fiend, like you be smoking tar.
You looking broke. You look like you break into cars.
You look like a car, but I look more like Scar.
You look like back in 2017, you used to take a lot of bars.
Your skin looks like the surface of Mars.
You try to steal the carpet, but you're not Jafar.
I used to live in Long Beach, but I don't smoke tar.
You used to live in Long Beach and fuck fat bitches at the bar.
Oh, God.
But then I got bread and I became a star.
Okay.
You became a star once you jacked off in the car.
That was you, and it was at Home Depot. I need the world to know that this man is a creepo. And I don't even give a fuck what you're saying because they call me the White Rio.
They call you the White Rio. Upgrade my check because you're a cheapo.
We can't fuck around with Adam. We're going to get a no jumper Rico.
Ooh.
I heard you was lying telling people Lupe was your Tio. Wait, Tia, I guess.
I heard you was doing plug talk over on Pico.
If this was ridiculousness, you're Rob Deirdrick and I'm Stilo.
I got a cool sweatsuit, though. I'm eating filet mignon. You eating sloppy joes.
You be fucking the bitches on plug talk. They be some sloppy hoes.
You out here butt naked. I stay with the Poe.
Adam might be bisexual. Copy, bro.
AD might be too. We don't know.
I heard from Plug Talk, you be copping toes.
AD, Adam, and house phone. That's an Oreo.
What?
What? I'm white. You guys on the side of me?
Finish,
That's funny. It's a bar.
You guys on the side of me. I'm not hopping in a whip if Adam say, come take a ride with me.
I got to stay away from the metaverse because Adam wants to get inside of me.
If the Nazis come, y'all better go hide with me.
Hell no, that might be a setup.
The chat probably mad as fuck. They're starting to get tired of me.
Ooh.
If Flacco keeps talking crap, they're going to have to retire me.
I almost won $1 million yesterday. They were going to have to wire me.
I feel like Adam 22 because I keep a style with me.
I feel like AD because I keep a guy with me.
Oh.
Keep a sty.
I feel like a lace because there's some ties with me.
I think that's enough.
All right,
I think that's enough. I kind of think that should be the point of this show. Can you put the chat up so I can see some reactions to that,
Oh my
Josh?
fucking God.
I want to know what they thought of that freestyle battle.
little
right
freestyle
there.
battle?
But yo, when they put it on with the beat, bro.
Bro, but see, look, there's like 2 or 3 different guys that do it, and there's one guy that does it the best. Honestly.
I took one of them and I put it on my TikTok with no credit, and it got 60,000 views. So I
you
felt like that was pretty
fucking
good.
fucker. Damn, you could at least gave him a shout out.
White Rio with the STI. I am the White Rio, though. I plan on saying that a lot in my songs. I feel like I'm just going to rock out like that.
Who gave you this title?
Oh, myself. I thought it up for myself, by myself.
White Rio.
The White Rio. Like in the Matrix, Neo.
I feel like House won't keep a diary.
I used to play Samurai Showdown on Neo Geo. See, I can rap even better when AD ain't around.
Yeah, why?
Damn, T-Rail. Yo, no, Trev is mad nervous. He's like, AD walked out. Fuck. Look at House Phone's angle. Imagine what the camera looks like.
I know.
They got to show me.
I was trying to see trying to flex the back of my hoodie. I ain't gonna lie, House Phone be snapping.
Tell AD we can't talk until he nut on a napkin.
Bro, it's 2 minutes. They going too fast.
What happened?
Flacco's a common theme.
No
Adam on
Halloween,
their
but you
head.
got a pumpkin.
They said spit some more bars.
We'll do it again at the end. I kind of think that should be like the point of the show.
Is it just rap?
But
Freestyle?
with no beat, and then just have the fans tie it all together.
I
at
think
the
that's
end.
the whole reason why we.
That guy been making the beats with the raps. That's why I said I got to participate more.
He
in
makes
that.
me feel like I can fucking really like do this.
Bro,
Yeah.
I've been telling this nigga for years to get in the booth,
But
man.
I have regrets when I listen to that shit because, like, when we said the thing about the chicken pox, and I hope my kid don't get the chicken pox, it would have been so good if I said something about monkeypox next.
I know.
And it just
Monkeypox.
slipped your mind.
Are y'all scared of monkeypox?
no, because I'm not gonna fuck any gay dudes.
Well, they saying kids is getting in there, all type of other. They said the girl got it from handling money from a homeless person.
Isn't it like I don't know? Maybe I'm ignorant. I probably should have looked into this before, but I heard it's like 98%
No, I said
within
that
the
too.
gay
98%
community.
in the gay community.
I didn't know that was a thing until y'all told me this last week, and then I looked into it and I was like, oh shit. I'm honestly just like I'm over being scared of everything.
That's
So
what I'm
like,
saying. I'm out here rocking. I don't give a fuck. You could smear monkeypox all over my fucking dick and face.
Hell no, that shit look
I
crazy.
give a shit.
Yeah.
I'll post up in the Motel 6.
it's not that I definitely don't want it, and but I'm just not thinking about it though.
I'm not wearing a mask. I don't give a fuck if there's a monkeypox mask rule. I'm not doing it.
So would you get monkeypox vaccinated?
Yeah.
If Joe Biden told me to, I'm in there like swimwear.
But they're trying to say that this is like a state of emergency now. You don't think they're gonna lock us down again?
I honestly,
I'm still coming in.
yeah. If they lock us down again, please do it ASAP because
You trying to chill?
Trying to get another PPP loan?
no, I never got one. I wish.
He wants to get a BBL.
No, I just want the freeway to be clear again.
That was a great time.
Good
that was
times.
fucking great, bro.
1 million people died, but those were good times. Like I was chilling. I had nothing to
irony.
do. I was just posted in the crib. I was playing poker all the time. My girl's pregnant as fuck. I'm just hanging out, doing nothing, watching hella Netflix. I'm watching Tiger King. Let's go.
Tiger King did come out in the middle of
I
COVID.
still
huh?
haven't seen season 2.
I don't
What,
watch season 2.
what was season 2?
All
I
I
didn't
knew
even
was
know.
season 1.
I didn't even know there was a season 2.
I started to watch the Is Anyone Up documentary. I only watched one episode though.
What's that?
Is Anyone Up was the website that would post basically like leaked nudes of girls and like
that's on Netflix.
There's a documentary about it. Yeah,
What?
it was this dude Hunter Moore who ran it.
Yeah.
But it was fucked because it was like they were hacking people's emails and finding out photos.
No,
that people
I knew
didn't
about
want.
this website,
And,
but-
bro, they would post it with the girl's name, her Facebook, where she went to school. We would be adding the girls on Facebook and shit, bro. It was bad.
That's fucking terrible.
It was a sinister time.
So illegal.
He's the whole reason why the revenge porn
Yeah.
laws exist. They literally made those because of him.
That's fucking insane.
That's just wild though. That mean he had to do some shit.
Imagine being that petty.
I think he got locked up for a while.
I mean,
Pretty sure.
Sounds like he
the
deserves
feds
it.
were after him, bro. He was.
Sounds like he deserves it.
I used to fuck with girls that fucked him too, and they told me he did so much coke his dick didn't work. So that's why I think he was probably running this website.
You ever had that problem?
For sure. Man. For sure.
You too?
Duh.
Yeah, it's just
It's just a part of life.
it's a
You do too much coke, your dick stops working.
it's a thing you gotta like. You have to teeter a fine line because you could do a certain amount and you could fucking fuck like a champ. You could be fucking all night long.
Well, speaking of dicks not working, your boy Wiz Khalifa was in the club acting like kind of a dick because the DJ wasn't working.
Are we rapping
That was
now?
crazy.
I feel like that's probably actually the best transition I've ever done. I'm going to be honest with you.
You think so?
I saw it. You said something about dick not working.
Yeah.
I'm like, the next story I want to talk about Wiz Khalifa in the club. You guys, you were all here. You all witnessed it.
Okay, so
Wiz Khalifa. Let's just set the precedent.
this is my thing.
This guy knows him in real life. I know him a
I'm
tiny
gonna
bit
read.
from
I'm gonna
meeting him
read
here.
the guy that was there.
Okay,
Oh,
but
okay.
we saw the bootleg Kev evaluation. Let's just state this. In the, like, I don't know, 15 years that Wiz Khalifa's been famous, have you ever seen him do something that made him seem like a dick?
No.
Never, right?
Never, not one time.
Never.
I've never seen him. I've never seen a story where he was portrayed as a dick. He's been through big breakups. He's been through beefs with other rappers. Never really saw Wiz come off as a dick.
Bro, his personality ain't even like that. And,
Yeah.
and if you know this man, bro, like he the coolest nigga, bro. Like he really smoke and mind his business, and you feel me? And just, bro, he don't follow no trends. He stick to himself.
Fuck
like that type
bitches.
of guy. It's whatever, you know.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, man, like who somebody must have really did something to piss him off.
Well, I talked to them. I got the context of
His
everything.
80s cronies with the DJs as well. You already know.
Those my niggas. And let me-
Mike Danger.
Mikey Danger, bro, is a dope DJ, bro. He probably would say 5 words if he was here right now.
That's what you keep saying about him. He's quiet.
He's very quiet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Tron is the MC. I know Tron as well too. So if you know Tron, while the DJ's playing, he's hyping the crowd up and stuff
Not
like
Baby
that.
Tron.
Not Baby
That's
Tron.
what I
His
was
name.
thinking.
his
Is
name-
Baby Tron his son?
I don't know.
Get it, Tron, DJ
not-
Tron,
it's
and
not
Baby
true.
Tron.
So I was told that, mind you, this is Wiz album release party.
Mm.
So today his album come out
At the club, bro.
at the club.
Poppy.
He has a release party. I guess they sent the music to the DJs. You feel me? Have it in this order. You know what I mean? Like how he wanted to perform it.
So no black and yellow.
Black and was in there.
Oh, okay.
Probably was. Yeah.
But it was in a separate order. So what I was told was while he was trying to perform the songs that were supposed to be in order, they kept messing it up. I don't know who messed it up, but they was like they kept messing it up. And then even Bootleg Kev said it seemed like he was on MTV pranks. You know what I'm saying?
It was that bad.
That's what I mean. That's what.
How is Bootleg Kev everywhere?
I don't know.
How did he just happen to be in the club for this?
He was there.
You're pulling this up?
I'm about to read exactly what Bootleg Kev said.
Okay. Well, yeah, okay. These tweets that we saw go off, or is this a text conversation?
No, these are tweets. I mean, we can't read them.
Nah, most people who give a shit about the situation have already seen it. Basically, Bootleg Kev said it was just insane how bad the dude was fucking up. And to me, I mean, if someone is fucking up at their job, I understand how the optics of it are bad if you
Yeah.
fucking bark on them. But, and I'm more of a passive type. Like, if my fucking waiter is taking too long, or if my fucking, somebody's like, you know, if the guy who's working on my car is just fucking something up or whatever, I might be kind of a dick. But I'm not gonna like yell at him or anything. I don't think Wiz didn't like scream on him or nothing. He didn't get tough with him. He just kind of like clowned him because he was so fucking frustrated.
He said, "I'll fuck you up," but he was mad. He was frustrated.
Slapped his hat off.
Fuck you up.
He said if you want to fight, nigga, we could go outside or something.
That's why they're saying he's MMA Wiz now.
But think about it.
'Cause you really could fuck 'em up.
If it's your album release party and you're giving a show, you feel me? And the shit keeps getting fucked up, nigga. Any artist is gonna sit there and get mad, bro.
The people at home have seen how fucking frustrated and angry I get about minor things going wrong on this podcast.
Me yawning.
Yes. Well, that makes me so mad. The texting, the fucking bad podcasting, the ticks.
Oh, you hate bad podcasts.
AD going into bro mode, which is a special mode that he goes into where he says bro at the end of every sentence and enters a specific cadence.
I say bro, fool.
Bro. Anyway, lots of things that get on my nerves.
Yuri, I'm so proud of you.
Another tick.
Yuri, I'm so proud of you.
I could definitely see myself if I was an artist and the DJ is fucking up. Yeah, I could see myself wilding out. But then it's also
Album
like
release party too.
bro, knowing that there's a million cameras pointed at you.
Yeah, that's
like,
the only thing.
It's
He probably
a
had a
tough
little liquor
decision.
in him too.
Because you're basically like incentivized as a famous person to never show any real human emotion in public because you know it's going to be misrepresented. And this is a pretty good example of that. Like, you're just not allowed to be a fucking human being in the media these days. Wiz is not even allowed to get ticked off.
He probably had a little liquor in him too, if we're being honest. Like, you know, they're at the club.
In the club. It's
But
fair
for
game.
this to be like a big, he hates all DJ shit. I'm like,
Okay,
man,
come
people,
on,
come on, man. And he gonna make it right with Mikey. You know
People
what
are
I'm saying?
so dramatic, bro. He hates all DJs.
Bro, I don't know. It's just been they trying to bro. People will try to come down on you for all type of shit.
Maybe
it's part of it.
He dragged the files into fucking iTunes, but he like had it set to the wrong order or something like that.
You know what my theory is?
What?
You know, sometimes when people send emails, the song name is not on there. This is my theory.
But the thing is about it is like, how many times has Wiz had to do this? Like
A million times.
80,000.
Has the DJ came out and
I don't think he's made a statement, right?
He don't talk.
you did just say that.
Mikey Danger don't talk.
Right.
He slapped his hat off in the middle of him performing and shit.
Yeah, that was fucking lit. I was kind of proud of Wiz. Like, I like seeing people be real people in public like that, you know?
You like Wiz getting a little gangster?
But he didn't get too gangster. He didn't really like push it. Kid Capri said that he would have swung on Wiz.
That's his
I don't
opinion.
know.
How do you think that would have gone?
Well, Breeze was there, and
Who's
I know-
Breeze? That's a security?
Breeze is crazy. That's my guy.
You think it would have fucked Kid Capri up?
I don't know about all that, but I'm saying Breeze is a big guy.
Kid Capri said he would have worried about the consequences after.
Yeah, some people are like that though.
Yeah,
That's
some
the- that's
people
the
really
rule?
are like that. Yeah,
I worry about the consequences before and during and after.
yeah, me too.
I'm a little too
like,
cautious.
I kind of like to think about shit before I just do it.
Man, I try to de-escalate until it can't be de-escalated, and if it's time, we're gonna get cracking.
Yeah.
That's how I am.
If you were there with Wiz, would you have grabbed the clout by its horns and just decked the DJ?
No, they're my homies.
But the clout, though.
Nah, cloud ain't everything.
That shit would be
man.
viral, though.
He loves to play you like a
Cloud
demon.
cloud is really a drug, bro.
It really is. We're all on it. Anyway, all right. How
Let me see the
about
gun. Let me see the gun. Let me see the gun.
you got
Let
him?
me get one
no,
off.
fuck you. He's lined up.
Did you get him?
I mean, if I didn't, he is seriously maimed.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I'll
Oh,
let you-
he's under my thing, dead. Oh, whoa.
Oh no, he gone.
Wait.
Oh no, he not.
kill him off.
spinning like a fucking breakdancer. What the fuck?
Hey,
What the fuck?
most pro-
eye. Fuck you.
Sorry.
Bro, you got dead ops everywhere.
Most professional podcast in the world. Where did the flaws come from?
Well,
Yo, have you thought about the historical nature of this podcast? This is the last one that we're ever going to film in here.
I know, this is
Really?
crazy.
Yes.
when we move to a new spot.
I'm
Well,
not going to
don't
say
tell
exactly,
anybody,
but pretty soon. Next Tuesday's show will be filmed at the new spot.
new spot.
Ah,
Isn't that insane?
Fuck.
And then I'm immediately leaving to go somewhere
you
for a
going?
week.
Oh, yeah.
I shall not say, but
I honestly love this new.
so did you quit the news?
I'm down to do the news.
You done.
Yeah, when's the last time you done it?
I hate the news. I don't even want to fucking.
For reals?
I mean,
It's cool.
I just feel like it's like a weird version of just doing a podcast clip.
Yeah.
It's like fake.
I mean, but the Snapchat side of it.
Yeah, I mean that's
Do
the
you
only,
feel
that's
that's cool?
the only reason why we do it is because we still make some money from Snapchat that justifies us like having the editors fucking edit the news stories for it. I don't know. I really want to like revamp the news, but it's like too much
I mean, you're
fucking
gonna
work that
have-
we don't even give a fuck.
You're gonna have so much space and so much like opportunity to revamp it and do it a different way.
We're gonna be trying out a lot more shit, experimenting with a lot more people. Because right now we're like maxed out. Like we don't have time to fucking
To film it,
try
do other
more podcasts or like give other people chances and shit. Because we're just pretty much like fully tapped out.
Is it possible at the new place we're able to shoot multiple podcasts at one time?
Of course,
Well, yeah,
that's
that's
three.
Yeah,
That's
Three
fire.
at a time.
That's fire.
why not? Yeah,
So we could start bright and early and just film all day. Every single person who watches the podcast will basically have a full-time job for themselves of watching our content.
that's fucking fire.
Not really. I was kind of being sarcastic, but yeah, you know, that kind of thing. Anyway, returning to the list. I wanted to say this too. So I watched the Monday show yesterday with you and Duno.
Yeah,
And I also
good.
watched the episode with American Cholo and everything. And I realized that I had kind of been letting the Reddit constantly talking shit about Duno start to like influence me to
Really?
think that that's really what Duno is like.
In what way? Like, what did they say about him on the Reddit?
Just kind of like saying that he's retarded and shit. Like they really. I kept thinking
I got
about,
my homie fucked up.
I
You
kept
said
thinking
it
about.
last week though. You said he's like Kevin from The Office.
Yeah, right. Like the episode where Holly thinks that Kevin might be retarded. Like that's
The
how I
best-
was starting
the
to
best
feel.
episode, too.
That's how I was starting to feel. But then I watched him on the shit, and I'm like, Duno is doing
Duno
good.
is fucking
There-
fire.
There are times that pop up where Duno has no fucking clue what is being talked about, and those moments
Me too.
when he like doesn't know what the Beatles are can be kind of like jarring, you know, like, oh, what, like how the
Bro,
fuck does
he's
he not
literally
know
was-
this?
I had a moment like that yesterday when I was like, you ain't never seen what did I see? I want to say Baby Boy or Stump the Yard, one of those, and he ain't never seen it.
Right.
Bro, he
And
was born. He was like barely
yeah, he was
born.
But
when
it's
that
a
came
joke.
out.
He's
It's-
22.
It's already on the meme pages of Duno being like, I'm 22. I still have a lot to learn. I'm a fucking little kid. I don't know anything yet. It's just like, but I think I'm proud of him, and I feel bad that Lena booked a dinner that went too late, so I wasn't able to make it to the live Brown Bag podcast.
I wanted to go bad, bro.
You couldn't go.
My son.
Constipated.
Bro, now I was constipated too, but now, bro, like on the weekends, like,
he all right?
yeah, my son does not eat regular stuff. He just wants snacks all the time. So we had to take him to the doctor. He got to get this little medicine and stuff like that. But bro, I be filming so much and doing so much during the week now. Like on the weekends,
Yeah.
I dedicate to my kids. I was like,
No,
fuck
I
it.
love that.
Yeah.
That's some
Same.
good. That's some good shit.
One
Honestly.
day when House Phone has a kid, perhaps he will do the same.
Yeah.
For now, you're depriving your unborn children of that.
My unborn
You're
children.
wasting your weekends not hanging out with children.
Bro,
Yeah.
me and my son, we be having fun too.
But
It's kind of relaxing, is it? Or
Nah,
is it? Or-
it's not relaxing with him, but but it's cool.
did you catch Rosecrans Vic low key throwing shade at T-Rail?
Ooh.
No, wow.
He came out in the same jacket that T-Rail got from Jeff Hamilton when he came.
A lot of
in
people
here.
got those.
Really?
Yeah, Jeff Hamilton make those. They
I
were selling
think
them at,
that was Rosecrans Vic kind of pow pow.
they were
taking some
selling them
shots
at Complex
T-Rail.
Con.
Yeah, it probably was. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
because you know why? The homie bought his girl a pink one.
I kind
Yeah.
of thought that was like Rosecrans Vic being like, "Fuck Heather,"
Why?
because I just like put
Adam just
conspiracies together, man. Like I'll just take some like disparate things and I'll put them all together and just be like, "Look,
Your
No?
chair loud as hell.
he's farting."
I don't own this chair.
Do you think? But so you don't think that was a shot?
No.
They did it at the El Rey, right?
Yeah, same exact place.
Wow.
Is that a shot?
That's the shot.
You think that
That's the real shot.
Rosecrans Vic is on a revenge tour?
I ain't gonna lie.
Is that a girls tour or
Hey.
the world tour?
They outdid us, bro.
How?
They
Because
outdid
had the
us?
the screen?
Their production was different.
They had a screen.
Whoa.
They
Was that the whole thing? They had a screen?
They had sponsors too.
Right.
That means
Well,
that.
damn.
So y'all got to get y'all tickets for Boston and New York. We
Yeah,
got to
make sure-
outdo
yeah, make sure
everybody
y'all
now.
Why
run it
did he
up.
say that Rock Nation paid for the screen?
They probably did.
That's what Duno said. I just don't know why.
I mean, they had a Spotify booth too, right?
Wait, so they really ran it up on us.
They're corporate friendly.
Wow.
That's why she doesn't want Duno walking the fucking girl on the leash.
Oh,
Now I
Because she
will.
thinks it'll stop the Rock
I
Nation
will
checks.
say this:
It's a fact.
T-Real wanted to do all that stuff for the show.
He wanted to do the screen.
He wanted to do the screen for sure.
Yeah, and I was thinking about it. It's like,
damn, he did say that, huh? In the group chat.
I'm
Y'all are
just-
arguing about that.
I'm the kind of person,
You want to be cheap?
I'm a cheap fuck. When I think about that show,
The show was amazing, though.
Show was amazing.
in total, between like 7 hosts, we had around, I think, what, $10,000-$12,000 in profit to split from the tickets, something like that.
Yeah, it's less if you include all
Less
that.
if you start to include the bar. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But
The bigger shows will be
and
more.
it was an issue at the time, and it did get kind of contentious between me and T-Rel because he's out here trying to put on like a fucking Young Money tour or whatever.
right.
He wanted to spend what $3,000, right?
4,500.
$3,500 to bring out a brig. 4,500, almost half, probably half of the money that the show
Nigga,
brought
you
in.
got it.
That's not the point.
Yeah, it's not-
Mr. $1 million a month.
AD.
Yeah.
The reason why I got it.
You fucked yourself over by saying that.
The reason why I got it is because I spend intelligently, because I don't blow money on stupid shit. And I look at every part of the business as having to make sense. Now, some parts of the business can lose money in the short term if it ultimately is going to affect other parts of the business. But with I start doing live
$5,000 on
shows.
designer for the poker tournament. It's a very smart investment.
When I start doing live shows, but that's my own personal money that I can make whatever decision I want with. That's
True.
totally
Facts.
different than the company. The company, I treat it as if we have shareholders, even though we don't. I try to make the best decisions
for all
for
of
the business.
imaginary
So are
shareholders.
you down to take a small monetary L to make the shit bigger and get more money?
To get a
an
light
hour?
up screen, to spend half, to spend half.
That
the,
was half. That's like half the
half
budget.
the profits
That was like half
from
the
the live
profits.
show. Now, granted, think about it: 10,000 or so, 9,000 split between 7 fucking people. It's already not much money. It's already, from my perspective, it's already every person there, sharp flying in from Vegas to do a live podcast for like $1,500. It's like he's already. I'm sure whatever he would do that night could make more than that. He'd make more off that from fucking Instagram badges if he had stayed home.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I treat that like I'm not gonna just like spend a bunch of money to make us look glitzier or whatever. Like that show was amazing, and nobody's thinking about the fucking billboard.
I didn't even
thing
think
that we
about
didn't spend
that,
money on.
honestly, yeah.
I just like I don't. And listen, it's just too much money. It's like too much in percentage to how much it's bringing in. It doesn't make it cool enough to sacrifice half the profits. Now, if it was free, do you think they would have done it if it wasn't free?
No.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, true.
So sponsors?
I mean,
Sponsors?
Rosecrans Vic borrowed a jacket for the show.
he borrowed T-Rail's jacket.
I'm starting narratives,
He
dude.
DM'd him like, "Hey, yo, bro."
But she doesn't let them beef on this show, huh? He's not allowed to swear.
You can't say the B word.
I feel like she
They can't curse.
She might have a redacted girl type presence on him because she's put. She has he has to put money in a jar if he says
Every
bitch.
time he says the B word.
Why?
I don't know. Like
Well,
who,
it's like
who
some
wants to live
sponsor
like
stuff?
that? I don't even think it's that. I think it's just.
Just like respecting.
I don't know. Maybe she just doesn't like it. To me,
That's kind of insane.
Getting offended by bitch. Like
Like
you
if he's
need
like,
a hobby.
Like if he's like
do
these
something.
bitches.
Exactly. Like when you're talking to somebody and you're like, yo, so I seen this bitch outside, rah, rah, rah. And they're like, my friend, are you really calling our beloved women bitches? I'm like, bro, get a hobby.
Yeah.
Like this is not like you know what I mean. Why are you intentionally misunderstanding me so that you can have this little virtue signaling party over
So
here?
many people do it though.
I seen Charlamagne do it to people and I'm just like, what are you fucking doing?
I remember one time I was in the fucking elevator at the Intercontinental, and I was talking to these 3 hot like Ethiopian girls or
I
some
remember
shit,
the
right?
story.
Yeah,
And you said bitches around them and they got
and they
super mad.
literally got so mad and ran off the elevator. Like
That's my litmus test for if a girl is cool or not. If you can just
Yeah.
call women bitches in front of her and she doesn't care, then
Okay.
she's cool.
This is a good segue then. A word that people are finding offensive now.
Spaz.
Nigger.
Spaz.
oh,
Spaz. It wasn't until
Let me just say this.
this week that I was like, wow, I didn't know that.
they got on Beyonce for it.
I
She changed the lyric
understand.
up.
I understand that Lizzo changed her lyric. Lizzo is an embattled public figure. It seems like her public image changes all the time. People hate her. People love her. She's obviously got her fans. She's got her detractors. Beyonce, you are above this. You
Yeah.
do not have to bow down to the woke mob who wants you to change the stupidest fucking lyric
That's
of all
so
time.
dumb.
Why do we have to take every word like spaz, which we all know what it fucking means? It just means
Like
you
I'm
know,
spazzing out.
Yeah, you're spazzing out.
Going
It's
crazy.
It's not offensive. It would be like if you said something was stupid or somebody was stupid and somebody wanted you to apologize for
Oh
that.
well, I feel like that's
It's like,
what
well,
we're
there's
going
retarded
towards.
people out there. Okay, well, I wasn't really talking about them. I was just calling you stupid.
There's people that got Fs.
yeah.
It's like okay,
But
sorry.
Beyonce's too good for this. How the fuck is she actually caving? And also, how does she put this album out like that and nobody pointed out the spaz word? Like, if you actually were willing to do this, I mean, that Lizzo thing happened like a month ago.
I didn't even know it happened.
I didn't even know that happened.
Really?
Either. No,
She changed the whole fucking song. Shit is pathetic. But Beyonce, you're too good for this. You don't have to.
Yeah,
do that.
It's just letting you know the world that we're living in now is going to keep getting worse.
And people like
gonna
you
worse
and
and
you
worse.
What do you
need to
mean?
stand
Because we're
up
activists?
against the woke mob.
we
Will
do
you join me and march to the Capitol
that over the spaz
No.
of Los Angeles?
I was about to say, last time your people stormed the Capitol, it was bad.
Have you noticed? Have you noticed?
That's fucking insane, though,
do you
man.
remember?
Come on.
Do you remember how big a deal it was when Kanye supported Trump?
Yes.
Oh, super.
Now, you got the baby saying that he supports Trump. I seen there was a no jumper clip of Glasses Malone saying he supports Trump. Now it's nothing. The
But that's
world
like-
is changing.
But that's like when he was president.
Let me just state this: the
cares now?
expectation of black people falling in line with every single liberal cause is waning. When you look back at that Kanye shit, most people didn't think any deeper than this is a black man supporting Trump, and that's fucked up.
They tried
Yeah.
to destroy him.
Yeah.
I don't think that works anymore. I
No,
don't
no
think
more.
that you can
Now,
just,
that's when I first started hearing really coon. They were saying that shit.
No, honestly, that's a fact. Because that's not a word that was necessarily used like even in like banter, like back and forth. Like people like no, I've never heard somebody say that in regular life.
I don't feel like there's a lot of white people calling people that in Los Angeles, but I definitely think if you guys grew up down south that you probably would have had it used against you. I don't remember really hearing it much as a kid, to be honest, but I definitely knew about it.
Remember when I was singing the song for like a week or two? It was one of my ticks. I was like, look at the coons. There you go, look at the coons. Like, people was making a song of like black people doing shit that was crazy. And you feel me? It was like, it was big on TikTok.
I
and
know what
shit.
you're talking about. I
Yeah,
know
I used to say
exactly
that shit all the
what you're
time.
But you didn't know
It was like a
considered
game.
offensive?
It was like it's not like a game show or some theme song or something.
Interesting.
That's fucking weird, bro.
What were we just talking about? the
Kanye,
spaz
yeah.
thing.
Spaz.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think there's
Get in the mic.
anything-
What are you doing?
Sorry, I don't think anything. I don't think anything else is left to be said besides like Beyonce is way too big to be folding for that shit. I think, but like, also, are we expecting her to like fight the wokeness?
Yes.
But it's also, bro,
We
she
need
has
people.
to sell an
J.K.
album.
Rowling stands up for her fucking beliefs in the face of the mob.
Okay.
Beyonce, you're rich enough and famous enough that you can stand up for spaz. Now, this is different maybe because nobody really wants to be like the ableist person.
Yeah, exactly.
That is kind of fucked up, though.
Nobody
That's the
just
only
wants to
reason
be
why.
in the boat of being like, no, I think it's totally fine for me to make fun of handicapped kids.
Yeah.
Even though that's just a bullshit
that's not-
interpretation
yeah,
of
that's
what it
what-
is. That's
that-
fucking bullshit.
But I think she did a good job of at least saying like that obviously wasn't my intentions.
She
But
took it out of the song. She cowered. You know who did it too? Macy Gray.
Macy Gray.
How?
Macy Gray put out a statement basically saying like, oh, they don't even want to call us women anymore. They want to call us birthing persons. They're taking away our identity as... She's basically saying that the fact that a guy can just claim to be a woman and like fully try to inhabit that role as a woman and call himself a woman and get treated by a woman. She's basically saying that that's bullshit. Being a woman is an actual thing. There is an actual nature to being a woman, and it's
Yeah.
not just what you believe yourself to be.
Okay.
Being a woman is an actual thing.
I could
It's
see
probably a lot of people are listening to this and like, how the fuck, on what planet could that ever be considered offensive?
yeah.
Well, welcome to America in 2022. The mob got on Macy Gray's ass so hard that she was forced to relent. She fucking, they scared the fuck out of her so bad that she came out and basically like
See,
recanted her entire statement.
This goes to like, okay, they're saying Grand Theft Auto 6 has a first female playable character. And they're going to do like a Bonnie and Clyde thing. And it raised questions that, are you going to be able to do the craziness of Grand Theft Auto, especially having a female lead character?
But the craziness,
Why
like,
wouldn't you? It's a
what?
fucking video game. You ever play Tomb Raider?
Well, in 2022, do you think that they're going to have strip clubs? Like, mind you,
I think so.
You ever
Oh,
choose the princess in Mario Kart?
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I ain't got no.
What's the problem?
I ain't got nothing against that. But Grand Theft Auto has been like, mind you, Grand Theft Auto 5 came out in 2013. We've
Yeah,
been playing the same
facts. We were
game
saying
for
playing-
that long.
That's crazy.
Yeah, times have changed.
I think Grand Theft Auto is the metaverse.
It damn near is.
damn near is.
When I hear about
that's
like,
the original metaverse.
When I hear about what T Grizzly's doing on there, I'm like, this sounds like that metaverse that everybody's
It is
talking
kinda
about.
like that.
It's just you're like more incentivized to like steal cars and shoot people, I guess.
Yeah.
But think
kill
about
people.
it. The old Grand Theft Auto, I remember Grand Theft Auto 3. You can pick up hookers
And go take
and
them
your
to the
car
car.
will be shaking and doing all types
That's
of
like
stuff.
you
You
fucking.
can't pick
them.
up hookers anymore? Anti-sex worker.
I don't know if you
I don't
can
think
anymore, but you used to.
So you're telling me that not only are you a woman by default, but you can't change your character to a man?
I'm pretty
think-
sure you
I think
can.
you use them back and forth because
Because
Grand Theft Auto 5,
you
you can use 3 people. You can switch back and forth.
Okay.
Now, I don't got nothing against a woman being the lead, but the people are like, is the game going to be as raw as it's always been known for?
I don't
Or
get-
is Grand Theft Auto going to be PC when it
I
comes
don't get
out?
how that's gonna affect the gameplay at all. I don't think it's gonna.
People originally went to Grand Theft Auto, steal cars, shoot people,
And
do
pick up-
wild
and
ass shit
pick up
they
hooker.
can do.
I heard
But, like-
Almighty J talking about smoking Tuca on fucking Grand Theft Auto, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that everything goes at this point, right?
Yeah, I'm
What
thinking,
could
like-
be worse than that?
You being a woman as the character is not gonna make you shoot people less
Yeah,
or
that's retarded.
steal cars less. Like
That
you
is
know,
full-blown retarded, whoever came up with that.
like you feel me?
Speaking of retarded,
What? I don't-
anybody see Corday's beard?
Yeah, like what was up with that?
I think it's already gone. Because I saw a clip of him talking into the camera and he didn't have it. I fuck with Corday. Like, he's a real good kid and shit.
Yeah.
I just got to be real as a manager. Not that I am his manager, but like if I was, it's a big thing in hip hop. You don't want to age yourself prematurely. You don't want to put yourself in the OG category or the unk category
OG
too
category.
early.
That nigga had the lamb chops.
And so
But
it's
it
like,
looked like it was hanging off his face.
bro, your appearance is a lot. That beard look. I never seen anything like that in my whole life. I don't know why. I think because he dyed his hair that I was just thinking that was actually his hair color. But I don't. As his pretend manager, I'm saying no to the beard, and I'm saying like because he said he gained 40 pounds. I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like a lot of rap fans got like a weight limit for rappers that they'll listen to.
You think so?
Not everybody, but a lot of the fucking hipster ass doofus
You either
kids.
got to be super fat or you gotta
Or
be
skinny? Skinny and tall?
Yeah, Corday, if you're gonna really do this, just go Rod Wave with it.
Yeah, facts, right.
Stay in the buffet.
Okay, wait,
You know who
but
told me that one time?
Stay in the get fatter.
Game.
Game told you to
I
get
swear
fatter.
to God.
That's fucking so
Chuck-
weird.
He's right. You could have been the Rick Ross.
Chuck told me this. Shout out to Chuck. Chuck told me, he said, hey, bro, you too much in the middle. You got to pick one. He was like, you should just let it just.
You too
should
much
just
in the
get fatter
middle.
and just
But
let,
yo,
let
I think
it all out.
he's kind of right.
He's on to something, you
He's
think?
kind of right, and I've always felt the same way
I
about
don't want to
myself.
be the fat guy.
I always felt
Yeah,
like I
I don't
looked
wanna be
stupid.
fat.
I was too in between. That you either got to be in good shape or really bad shape.
I don't want to be fat
I
like
the
that.
stand
problem
up
is,
for all the middle guys.
If you're gonna be really fat,
I think we're all
as
middle
tall as you are. You got to get to like 400.
Yeah.
and that's just dangerous.
Yeah, no, that's not
You
not
think
good.
Corday be lit at 400 pounds? I just don't think it's a great idea.
According to Flacco, I'm morbidly obese.
You are.
Fuck you.
But so also, Corday has gone through a breakup.
Oh, with the tennis girl?
Yes.
Oh. He had an Olympic player tennis
Do you think
girl.
it was because of the beard?
I mean, well,
Well, the beard's already gone.
if he had lamb chops like that, I don't
I mean,
know.
the 40 pounds might do it more than the beard.
Wow.
She's like a professional athlete.
Yeah, right? She's like, get your fat ass up
Oh,
off the-
every time I ever been around like super jacked, fit chicks in the gym, I'm just looking. I'm like, I can't talk to you.
Why?
You're chiseled out of stone. I'm a fucking fat piece of shit. Look at me. You don't
think-
want me.
You think they'll beat your ass if you were dating them or
Not
something?
beat my ass, but I just feel like if you're a woman who like dedicates, if you're like a fitness chick,
Yeah.
you dedicate your
You're not gonna-
whole life to making your body look as perfect as possible. And then you
couldn't
look
date
at
a
my body and you're like, you look like a fucking bag of hot dog shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see them fucking with me.
And, you know, I have that realization every day on Instagram when I see some hot ass bitch in the gym and I'm like, she's not looking for me.
No.
She's looking for another nigga in the gym.
Do you think the face tattoos would scare a lot of girls off? Does that put you in a certain category?
Get
No.
a big ass high roller chain. She'll check for you.
No, you know what it
Chain
is?
pussy. Does that work?
Yeah, chain pussy is for sure a thing.
I need some.
No, but you know what it is though?
Pussy or chain?
Chain pussy.
You need some chain pussy. You just got a new chain. You're not even wearing it.
I'm not really a chain guy. Fuck you. Keep going.
I forgot what I was saying, but like, yeah, I be seeing these hot ass bitches in the gym, and I'm like, damn, like I wish I could shoot my shot, but I know it's not gonna go anywhere.
I've never had the confidence. I've never had the confidence to holler at a girl at the gym because of the fact that like
that's creepy to me.
This is me at my sweatiest, my most disheveled. I'm wearing my worst clothing.
Maybe
and
you look
also,
the hottest
like,
that way.
They're sweaty. I just feel like it's invasive.
Yeah, it is a little invasive.
It'd be like it's like when someone asks you for a photo in the bathroom. It's
That's
like
weird.
I am doing fundamental human behavior in here. Chill the fuck out. Do it in the hallway. You know.
Okay, what's the weirdest situation someone asked you like for a picture or just said what's up to you? Like, give me the weirdest situation.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
OG suicide in the building.
OG suicide in the building.
What up, suicide?
Come on, I know you got like I don't know. You were like fucking feeding
I don't like
Parkers.
talking about that.
Is that bad?
No, it's just boring.
You don't want to encourage it.
No, I just think it's unbecoming. That's what people do when they first get famous is they bitch about how hard it is to be a little bit famous.
Yeah, I felt that.
And it's like the most boring thing on earth, and
Josh,
people don't care.
Let me give him a mic.
Suicide wants a mic.
No, I felt that. Okay. But yeah, no, oh wait, speaking of buff girls in the gym, Christian Rock, she must have been in the gym.
She must have been in the gym, and Blueface was in the gym, but he's been taken off of his boxing match that he was going to
Are
be
you
doing
joking?
on the KSI card. What's his name? Nick Young that he was going to fight?
Yeah, the basketball player.
And he has been removed from that because in the context of the clip, you get to see Blueface clocking his girl one time in the face, and that's go for it, Kelvin. And that's just apparently that's enough that you can't be on the boxing match anymore.
Even though she clearly was
them toxic relationships, man,
it could fuck your whole life.
Most toxic relationship in the history of hip hop. This is my whole thing about Blueface and this whole thing is you're looking at a guy who's got all the opportunities in the world. He could damn near be dating a Kardashian if he wanted to.
You think so?
Well, I think all the Kardashians are taken, but I'm saying, he could probably realistically be dating a girl like basically on that status, Jordan Woods or some shit, right?
Yeah, facts.
And instead, he does a Bad Girls Club rip-off type thing on fucking OnlyFans, which again, credits to him as an entrepreneur. It's a great idea. But when you're doing that and you're picking out girls for it, you're basically choosing the most toxic, most entertaining, most ridiculous girls. I'm so shocked that one of these girls has managed to suck this much life out of Blueface and just somehow like maintain this connection to him, because it just feels like if he was acting in his own best interest that he would have kicked her to the curb
a long time ago.
This is clearly like not good for him. And he came out today and he said that the reason why they got into the situation in the first place was because he looked through her phone and found evidence of her cheating. Krishan Rock, I don't know if you understand how lucky you are to be in the presence of Blueface. I
think she understands.
You really hit the lottery. I don't understand how she could not just take advantage of this opportunity and maybe just not cheat for a while, as long as he's kind of like humoring a relationship with you.
What it is.
What?
She probably got some bomb ass cat, man.
I know. I almost want to find out.
She looked like she got some.
She probably got that fire.
And she probably, throwing the Gog 7000.
Do you think that Blueface would give her permission to do plug talk if things ultimately don't work out?
With you?
I don't want to do it unless. But imagine, like, is it good like that?
If it's that toxic,
I don't think
he
so.
would. Me personally, if it was ever that toxic, I think that he would forever like look at her like a certain way.
You think that he would tell me it was cool to do it, but then secretly hate me for it?
Yeah.
I think you should stay away from that.
All right, so
I don't think she's gonna do it anyway.
List. Yeah, Lena probably would be against it too.
I think that she's she has his face on her neck.
I think that was fake.
No, the tattoo.
Yeah, I think that was fake.
Bro, she has
a couple tattoos.
She has that
but
tattoo.
Hey, if your loyalty is out of question, then I ain't nothing I can tell you.
I mean, I'm just kind of bummed. Like, this is like, okay, this is maybe this could be the eye opener that he needs to just finally let it go, because he missed out on this boxing match that presumably he was going to make a lot of money from. He's training for it. He apparently really cares about the whole boxing thing. I'm just looking at him as like a friend and just being like, bro, like, you're hooked, huh? Like, what the fuck is going to have to happen to make you want to bail out on this situation?
And I've been in I'm pretty sure we all been in situations with some rowdy girl, but like once you are at this level where like it's going to be detrimental to your career, to your like fucking freedom.
And then afterwards, though, like he posts a video of her like sleeping with the lights on, and he's pointing the phone at her, and he's like offering her money to get out of his life. Like, why?
Because it's too good.
Why does she have that hold on him? Like, why can't he just say, "You're gone, leave"?
Vagina.
He doesn't have
It's not
kids
that
with
easy.
her. The kids,
not
if he
that
had
easy.
kids with
It's not
her, it
that
would make
easy.
more sense that he feels so stuck.
You know, I have a lot of homeboys that are in the same type of situation.
You think so?
I know so.
Really? That deep?
That deep.
You could be a guy like Blueface who seemingly has everything in the world going for him, who has every opportunity available to him, and somehow some girl will just latch onto your fucking brain and just torture you, and you will just end up spending a huge percentage of your life.
She don't seem like she was that bad up until now.
Yeah, fucking right. Were you not paying attention? He's fucking fighting her whole family out in front of the crib and shit.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
The homeowners
Busting out
association,
windows.
bro. The homeowners association was not feeling that. I guarantee.
I just like the fact that she just got his face and name tatted a bunch of times. I need a bitch that's going to do that for me.
I'm sure you got some.
Yeah, but I haven't asked him to do that yet.
He's more of the homie type. He likes to get girls and just sort of like chill with them.
This bitch.
Oh, just hang out.
Ask him for rides.
Oh, okay.
I got a car. I need to ask
He's
my bitch
like
for a
Flacco.
ride.
He's like he
That's
fucks
just a
with him, but he
homegirl.
don't fuck him.
That's just a homegirl.
I be fucking the homegirls sometimes.
You a homegirl haver.
Yeah.
I'm a homegirl grabber.
Ooh. And I'm gonna like your homegirl if she pretty and she's a rapper.
My bitch sell drugs. She a trapper.
You got a fake lineup. You a capper.
Your bitch got a tight pussy. That's a snapper.
Ooh, that's a boy.
That was fire.
I don't listen to the chitter and the chatter.
But you probably play games like Pitter and the Patter.
Why do your rhymes suck so bad? I thought you were a rapper.
Why do you?
Let him know you're
Knuckles
really
hurt.
from the streets and you ain't an actor.
Oh, that's right. All right. He saved me. I almost went blank.
Take that embroidered hat off. I'm gonna walk down on you with a Smirnoff.
You pull
That
up
shit
with a-
fake. Take that beard off.
Damn.
We sipping
Keep
lean.
it
We don't
going.
have a beer off.
Ooh.
I'm a happy dad.
Definitely.
You a crappy dad.
Ooh.
Bill Clinton, your pappy's mad.
Suicide, you old as hell. You could be Lil Scrappy's dad.
I probably could. I probably could.
Little Scrappy's
But he
dad?
can't come to the hood.
Oh
That
my
was a,
god.
that was a good one.
That was Adam's best bar.
That was a good one.
Oh
That
my
was a bar.
god.
That was a good one.
That was a bar.
Maybe they'll get one more. Maybe they'll get one more at the
yeah,
end.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
that
Thought
one
of
was
that
crazy.
one. He thought of that one.
He sat there this whole
Yeah.
time.
Nah, that was just. I didn't even know what I was gonna say when I started. Nah, I did. But-
I think that's the best thing about freestyling is just letting it be.
And that's why I'm worried about when we actually do the mixtape is the pressure of people like knowing that I'm fucking actually thinking of this and actually saying it. Because like even that bar, if I recorded that bar, it would sound retarded as fuck. Like why would you sit there, have anything in the world that you could choose to say? Like that's the freestyle thing. You can say anything, anything's impressive.
Yeah,
Because you
honestly.
just thought it up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is the studio gonna be ready day one?
I don't know. Ask MC Josh.
He said, oh.
MC Josh.
Josh said, huh? I don't know. We'll see, guys.
Just be patiently.
What's going on, Suicide?
Man, that's what I'm trying to find out, really. What's going on, man? I'm getting phone calls.
What's
I'm
going
getting
on?
messages. And I mean, the clown shit got to stop, family. Like,
What's the clown shit?
well, the clown shit is the Flacco shit.
What
You know-
specifically?
Specifically posting shit that's offensive to a mass of people that could bring shit that can create an issue where it's going to be gunplay or somebody lose their life, and this dude is not going to be around to participate in nothing. He's going back to North Dakota on some fuck shit. I got a gang of calls yesterday, and I mean, I really don't respect that, you know? I respect the cause and the reason that they push the issue like that, but the person is from. Very disrespectful. It should be rules, it should be limitations to shitty posts. Because like I said, when the shit hit the fan, where he at? He's a civilian.
But we just had this conversation, and I mean, I think it's a lot to expect me to tell the staff that they're not allowed to report on stuff that seems objectively
So
racist.
even if somebody come up here and start busting and somebody get knocked down, this the second time my nephew had to save a bitch motherfucker.
But
So
okay,
I don't know what the third.
but should
thing
that
gonna
be that should be the standard of what is considered newsworthy? Is like who is scary, like who will shoot you?
Okay, my thing is, all right, if that's the case, if you put some news out there and you're not willing to stand on that shit to the fullest, that's just like gangbanging.
It seems like he was. Though.
No,
He's still saying that he thought that shit was
because
offensive.
he had no. What I'm saying is, Flacco once again had my nephew as his backup. So nephew is not a fucking superhero. It's not his job technically to keep protecting somebody that's not willing to protect themselves.
But to be fair, I don't think that Flacco really like asked AD to do that, right? It's not like you
No,
guys.
he never did.
you didn't have a conversation
I'm
about
not
it.
saying he
did.
asked him, but we real motherfucker. Me and you out together, and somebody say something fucked up to you, you ain't gotta say nothing. I'ma slap the dog shit out of him.
Yeah, facts.
Straight out, no hesitation. I'm not thinking twice. I'm slapping the fuck out of him. That's how we move. If you with us and we fuck with you, we got you, homie. I'll go to my grave for any one of y'all. Straight out, hands down.
I just think people are making it seem a little bit more simple than it is.
But-
It's like everybody
More
in the
simple?
fucking world
Simple?
thought that seemed newsworthy at the time. I mean, Power 106 still deleted the fucking interview over it. World Star posted. All these people posted.
but-
We posted it too. I don't really see it as black and white. Like I think that the
But you can't
reason
really-
that they posted it was
ahead.
fair.
But you can't really say technically what black and white is, you know, or what black and Hispanic is, you know. That's really need to come from blacks and Hispanics.
Well, he's a black guy, and he was offended by some of the
no.
language that he
True.
heard somebody
No,
using,
true.
right? Like
But
that. It's
but
such.
my main thing is mostly on a person creating an issue for a brand. This is an amazing platform that y'all have built.
But we cover the news.
I get it, but sometimes there's such thing as news that can come back and bite you in your ass. And
Right.
are you willing to go to war for that news? That's what sometimes you really have to look at. There's certain things that you can speak on when it comes to news, but then there's some things, don't go that route. Because
Right.
it's going to piss somebody off, and it did.
But I don't think our standard for what's news should be if it pisses somebody off, because everything's going to piss somebody off. And I have tons of relationships that have basically gone away because at some point
I know
somebody
that.
was upset about something that we posted. In that case, I think it's kind of unreasonable to think that Flacco would have assumed that him posting about that would have been such a big deal when that is the kind of thing that gets posted all the time
when you-
about all different kinds of people. Like that's like mainstream fucking news. If you read the New York Times, they post stuff about, oh, this guy got caught because this old racist video leaked of him.
But when
or
you
whatever.
out here clout chasing
But how is that
to
clout
try,
chasing?
Flacco's a clout chaser.
That may be true, but I still think
he's
that him
trying
bringing
to-
that up was valid.
No, he's trying to pretty much create a lane for him kind of fast. I need to blow up big, just like a starving rapper. Like, fuck, I need a hit record bad. He's willing to do with everything. He's willing to do whatever to get that attention on him so he can push that music.
In the long run, maybe, but in this case also, it just seems like it might have been him thinking that this guy who's been very publicly talked about said something racist. Right?
He said something public, okay, but is it his job to speak on it?
Yeah, for sure.
Is
He-
it his
he works
job
for No
to
Jumper.
speak on it? Okay. Now, when the shit hit the fan, how many people at No Jumper gonna be ready to go to war? And I mean, for real. No jokes, no clown shit right now. I'm really speaking
But if
from
you're
my
going to do
nuts.
the news, you have
So
to,
you gotta
have
be
to be
willing to-
objective.
Okay.
You have to be honest, but you have to be objective.
Okay, so you also got to be willing when the mass of people come at you, you got to be willing to stand up 10 toes down and hold your grounds and not stand behind somebody.
For sure.
Because you're going to keep doing the same shit if somebody keep protecting you.
Look, I'm not denying that Flacco probably should pick his battles a little bit more wisely, but I also just think that this framing of that this was just clout chasing, that Flacco was just trying to start a war or whatever, it's crazy.
But you got
No, I
to
don't
use your
think-
head.
I
a
don't-
video
I'm not-
came
I'm not
out of a
saying-
very public figure
I don't think that
saying,
he's trying to start a
I'm
war.
not saying he was
He's
trying to
do none of
start a
that shit.
war,
Not
but
at all.
sometimes you got to use your head.
Right.
And with certain things, you got to use your head. You
Right.
really do. Because when the shit hit the fan, his favorite word is "I'm a civilian."
Right.
Now,
I don't
hypothetically
think. I don't think that
hypothetically
reporters
speaking,
should journalists live in fear of the people that they report on killing them or hurting them?
I know journalists.
They shouldn't, right?
I know journalists that's with the business.
Right.
And they're gonna say what they want. But when you got a person that straight up, my nigga, is pussy, straight out, then he should move a certain way. Nigga, you're not from here. You should move a certain way. And I mean
he wasn't
that.
even here. Like when
He
wasn't.
told them not to be here. Yeah.
Well, good.
But why?
Good. Yeah.
But my
Because we
thing
didn't
is-
want people to be able to, intimidate him or hurt
But you
him.
gotta be okay. Well, if that's the case, don't put yourself in that position. That's almost just like gangbanging. Okay, you done did a lot of dirt over here, so you know. Don't be over here, cause motherfucker gonna knock your head off.
Right.
So you know to move a certain way. That goes the same thing with whatever you do in life. You got to move a certain way.
What do you think
out
about
here.
WorldStar posting it?
WorldStar is a big platform. Like
So's No Jumper.
No. I'm not saying no jump. No, hear what I'm saying. I'm not saying that No Jumper is not an amazing platform, big platform, but they got motherfuckers at WorldStar that's ready for whatever. They got motherfuckers that's ready to get down, whatever. Somebody come at them fucked up, they ready to do whatever.
Do they?
Yeah, I know personally.
They got hitters?
They got hitters.
But WorldStar don't have a face to it.
Yeah.
That's different.
No face.
Which must be nice, and I envy that about them. But I'm just
But
saying
you
that
got a
news is
face.
news. It's like, and it's not like what stuff that you post on is going to be
gonna
the stuff that's
get that
going to. I
reaction.
didn't know that Sada Baby was going to get mad about us posting that tweet.
I don't think that nobody should be censored from the news. I think a lot of messy shit don't need to be.
And that's what he is. He messy.
News is messy though. Like the stuff, like we could have easily not talked. We're gonna say we were best friends with Tory Lanez. Mm-hmm. Say that Tory Lanez was the best friend that this podcast ever had. My best friend. He's in my fucking wedding, and then that shit happens with Meg. What are we gonna do? We're gonna not talk about it?
No, you still got to talk about it.
Of course, we got to talk about it.
gotta
You're a
talk about
famous person. That's just how it is.
But you're going to bring him on the show to talk about it because it's your best friend, right?
But
so
he
you
can't
can
talk
hear from
about
the
it.
horse's mouth.
I mean, he didn't do an interview for the first year or two
Yeah,
after
he
that shit
couldn't.
happened
He
because
couldn't.
of this legal situation.
Yeah.
But it's like, if that were to happen, if my best friend, if House Phone fucking catches a case, he shoots somebody, at some point I'm gonna have to come on here and fucking talk about it objectively.
You better not.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna not talk about it maybe at first. There's a conflict of interest for sure.
I'm all.
He gonna talk about it right away.
I'm all for that. I'm all for the news. I don't feel that Flacco should stop saying certain stuff. I always, from day one, has told him, be mindful what you say because there's other people that can be involved as a result of what you say.
But
that's it.
This is the thing: is American Cholo, to his credit, he left a comment in the comments of that interview saying basically, I thought I took it as more of an explicit apology or acknowledging that the coon thing was offensive or whatever. I saw that in the comments, and I thought, okay, that to me shows that he's acknowledging that thing in particular from those videos was definitely probably not a great idea. But in the apology, if he's going to apologize for it, that's kind of like an acknowledgement that it was newsworthy.
I agree with
And
that.
I don't think that taking posts down accomplishes really anything because that post was up for fucking 3 days, 4 days, whatever.
But a lot of this shit was like the news was edited.
hyped up, yeah.
The news would have made the situation 15 times worse than what it is.
Well,
And
I mean, Flacco definitely, I think, needs to be careful about how he talks about certain shit on the platform. But I think that
Been telling him for a while.
The thing people are mad about him with this is just the fact that he had his name. He was the person
he's the one
that
that posted it.
wrote the caption and put it out there, which really, it could have been anybody else. And it's like, what? He could have just not signed it,
Yeah.
Most news sites don't post.
I don't want nobody pressing me thinking I
I
wrote
feel like
something.
You everywhere.
I think-
you don't hide in your apartment.
Yeah, I'll be outside.
You be outside.
But is that the standard for newsworthiness?
You
I don't
be
think
outside.
that
You be
that's-
outside.
Not really.
Not really. At least he's being honest though.
Hey, now that was a test question.
Be outside with the bug assault.
nah, but like I said, bro, I don't want nothing bad to happen to Flacco.
I don't
man.
either. That's
I
why I
like
keep
Flacco,
telling
man. I
you.
think he's funny
and
as
there's,
fuck.
and there's a lot of people, bro, who don't have, you know what I'm saying, nothing to live for, bro. who would
And
like
nothing to lose.
Done nothing to lose. And
They
would
gonna
like
make
to
an example.
And bro, like I said, I'm gonna start warning them. I ain't gonna warn them. I'm not gonna say anything. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like a lot of people that put the battery in his back don't have his best interest at heart, because when it's really down, if it really get cracking somewhere he's at, niggas ain't gonna help him.
But so do you think that it's fair for Flacco to die because he posted about something that he considered racist?
Nobody said it was fair for him to die.
But I feel like that's kind of what you guys are getting at, is that he shouldn't call out stuff that he thinks is racist on Instagram because somebody might kill him.
No, I don't think that at all. I just think that just think before you speak. You feel me?
You have to.
Because a lot of people are willing to crash out over clout, over
For nothing.
views and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, imagine if, let's say, the 16 situation happened. I jump in front of him, bro. Somebody touch me. You know what I'm saying?
It's on. It ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing nobody can say. Nothing.
Next time, I suggest you step aside and let him catch his whooping.
I'm just saying, in any incident, bro.
The security guard should have probably been in the room for that.
So you should have told him to still come so he can catch his whooping.
I think he should.
You want to know what?
He should duck his DP for the time being.
No, he shouldn't duck his DP, because sometime it'd take a DP to wake a motherfucker up. It's different now, because when we came up, certain shit, the way a lot of people are moving now in these days, homie, you get your teeth knocked out your mouth.
But just the fact that somebody could hurt you, I don't think is a reason for you to not try to, have your say about. And in fact, I think that fear that if you come out and speak on things publicly, I think that fear, I mean, that's not a good thing. Like journalists or people who are in the media
shouldn't be afraid.
They shouldn't feel like they're going to be killed.
Afraid.
You shouldn't be afraid to post.
But the point is that him being afraid or having to feel afraid for stating his opinion seems like a strange turn of events that all of a sudden calling out racism is it's being justified, that you calling out somebody for saying something racist, that somebody might hurt you. Like, this is just like, how do we end up here? Don't you guys think that people report on that?
But you honestly said that you felt like the shit that was posted was out of context.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Got him.
Corpse. Look at that. Not the coon thing.
Yeah.
I felt like that was pretty in context. I agree about the N-word thing. Although I have seen a lot of people commenting saying that there's other N-word things that we should be concerned about.
And I'm going to see that too. I'm going to do my due diligence.
Check that out.
Sounds like something for community.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to.
You gonna bring AC down into the penis house basement?
You know what's crazy? I don't bring nobody to the house like that. You know what I'm saying?
Why was your one stream so fucked up? You said you apologized for it.
Oh, bro, because I wasn't on point.
You were eating?
Bro, the homies was eating. We was having sidebar conversations. You feel me? Instead of like making it about content.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm reading the chat. You know what I mean? Like it just was off, bro. And then the fans, they was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't like the episode. And I was like, you know what? If we fucked up, apologize. Let's make it better.
Do
you know
better next time.
Josh is like,
Now you've been held accountable for your own bad podcasting.
Yes.
First time for everything.
Hey, man, like I said, I'm not uncoachable, bro. I ain't got all the answers. I don't feel like I'm bigger than no man. You feel me? I'm down to learn. I'm down to get better at whatever I do. I take this shit serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got all the answers, big bro.
T-Rail getting freaky. Wait, I was meaning to bring up T-Rail. I was just going to say that shit's freaky. But then, okay, T-Rail, we didn't fully get into the craziness that happened.
We have to talk about that.
We got to talk about this. So
that's fucking insane.
I go and I look at Heather's story. Heather Sanders is probably...
Why are you watching the homie's girl story, first of all?
Because we are cool. We follow each other. You fucking scumbag. But anyway, I glance at her story. Or no, actually, it was because fucking AD said in the chat, he goes, oh my God, T-Rail, I'm so sorry. Like, that shit's so fucked up. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, right.
I look at T-Rail's story. There was like one cryptic post of just like, I'm over this fucking bullshit or something like that. And so then I look at Heather's story, and basically what happened is that a guy was driving a fucking concrete truck, apparently, and apparently somehow managed to, with the concrete truck, hit the fire hydrant outside of Sorella.
It's like right on the corner.
Right on the corner of Melrose and Spalding, or whatever the fuck that is, right over there on Melrose. And so he hits this fucking fire hydrant. So no big deal, right? You got the fire hydrant, it's gushing water. It doesn't seem like it would be a big deal. And you see her like, not really caring on her story as you're watching it because the water's like seeping in a little bit from outside, but it's not really like doing anything serious. But then all of a sudden they realize like, oh, there's hella water collecting on the roof and the water starts leaking in. So, okay, whatever. You're thinking it's still not that serious, right? Like it's no big deal. Well, then all of a sudden the fucking roof opens up, it pours fucking water in.
Hella water.
And all of a sudden we're off this topic because Flacco's calling in. Flacco, what's up?
Yo, bro. Yo, listen, man, bro. Yo, it's like, I feel like I just have to, like, speak on the situation, right? Because, like, bro, like folks are there just putting, like, shit on my name, bro. Bro, like, we all know, again, like, everybody know, bro, like, if I ain't posted, the post was going up regardless, right? Because we all agree, yo, like, this was some shit that we were offended about, and like, we all say, yo, like, other outlets posted it, right? So, like, that shit was gonna go up regardless, right? So, like, how do it go from, yo, this is gonna go up regardless, I was just the one that so happened to post it first, to, like, I was cloud chasing, I was trying to start a fucking, like, race war, bro. Like, that's all nonsense, bro. That's not true at all, right? But, bro, when it comes to this, right, bro, like, I'm usually, like, quiet as fuck. Like, I don't mind, right, the narratives being, like, pushed, bro. But this situation right here, bro, is real dangerous. It is just not true, bro. It's just not true whatsoever. For me, right? I was not cloud chasing, you feel me? I was, whatchamacallit, bro? I was not being messy, right? I was not cloud chasing. That's all false, bro. That post was gonna go up regardless. I was just the first one to post it.
I mean, I agree with you. I thought that it was newsworthy, and I think that the idea that you were like intentionally inciting a race war or whatever, I mean, it's a little bit of a leap. Let's be real.
It's not that he intentionally was doing anything. But
hey, nobody never said you intentionally did it. Nobody said you intentionally did it. And if you want to talk to me, you could talk to me in person tomorrow because I'll be here. No, I'll see you tomorrow. We could talk in person. To me, can't nobody change how I feel, and I'm gonna speak my mind, homie. No, can I talk? Let me talk. Look, let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. You over talking right now. You over talking. Sit your ass back and let me speak. You a clout chaser in my eyes, homie. Straight out. And when the shit hit the fan, you ain't with none of the bullshit. You gonna run home. My nephew keep protecting you, homie. We don't live that life. We don't come from that. If you gonna fucking stand out there and put your name out there, whatever you want to do with podcasting, you do that. That's your job. That's what you here for. But be willing to stand on it when somebody come at you and want to get at you. Quit hiding in your apartment, homie. Stand up and hold your own. Hold your own. Stand on your own 10 toes. That's what I'm saying. That's what I stand for. Stand on your own 10 toes. When the shit hit the fan, don't have my nephew in the middle of something. Because if something happened to my nephew, you ain't going to come around. You going to go back to fucking North Dakota, homie. While we out here taking care of business, you ain't going to be nowhere around. You're going to be hiding and calling like a mouse. And if you want to talk to me, you can talk to me in person. And I mean that, homie. My nephew, this is the second time he stood up for you. The second time he's in the middle of it. What if somebody say, nigga, I don't care about AD and knock him down? Oh, where you gonna be? What you gonna do? You ain't gonna be nowhere around, homie. You ain't gonna participate in nothing at all. Straight out. I don't bite my tongue for nobody. You a clout chaser in my eyes. And I fuck with you. And I'm glad you stopped speaking on the street shit because that was about to bring something to you that you couldn't handle. And here we go. If you're going to do that, do that. If you're going to put shit out there and speak on shit, homie, be willing to back yourself up. Because AD don't get paid to protect you. And it's not his job to put his life on the line for you. Straight out. And like I said, you could talk to me in person.
Let's get Flacco's response to that.
Yo, here, but like again though, right? One, right, bro? Again, this is not AD protecting me, right? This is like a no jumper thing, right? Two, yo, like again, I don't understand, right? Like what folks like don't understand. That wasn't a Flacco decision, but to post that. That wasn't me saying, yo, I'm doing this like solely. No, right? Again, this was a collective thing. I just so happen to be the person, but to upload it and put my name on it, right? That's about it. You feel me, right? So like this, you know.
Flacco, people in the office, some people in the office. I ain't listen. Hold on, Flacco. People in the office said that you wanted to post that up, bro.
Shut up and listen.
We all agreed that it was news and that it should go up.
But I ain't gonna say who said in the office. Niggas said that Flacco wanted to post that up.
All right, go.
What you say, nephew? Say what you said.
I said people in the office have said that you were the one that found that and you were the one that posted that. You brought attention to it. That was you, right?
No, that's not true. Flacco had no special involvement. It was just posted.
That's what was told to me.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's not true. Flacco was the one who physically posted it, but everybody involved agreed that this was newsworthy. It obviously was newsworthy because World Star posted it and a lot of other places.
Did World Star posted after No Jumper posted it?
I don't know the order of how that went on, but I'm just saying.
We were the first platform to post that.
You guys are coming so hard on Flacco about something that he could have never possibly expected to happen. He was calling out something that was objectively newsworthy. I just think you guys are being a little harsh towards him about really something that he's just doing his job.
Really not. Well, what about when it hit the fan? Is he willing to participate?
But it's not about the consequences. But it really is about the consequences. Did he do something wrong? What did he do wrong?
It's about the consequences.
What did he do wrong?
Not here to hold his grounds when they pulled up here to talk.
Now,
he was not here.
That was our decision. We told him not to be here.
Well, he should have came here.
Why? We told him. We would have made him leave.
If he was told to post that post,
he should have been told to come here.
If he was told to post that post and he posted that, I'm not mad at Flacco for that.
Yeah.
At all.
He was told to post it. It was a group decision.
My problem is when I did the news with him, and I was talking to him and the shit that he was saying, and I was letting him know the severity of what the situation was.
Okay, well, that didn't come out, so let us not hold him accountable
I'm not
for
going to hold him
that.
accountable, but I'm saying that's why I got mad at Flacco, and I was like, bro, you taking stuff like this lightly, and you're saying things, bro, that are all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm not mad.
Still take it seriously, regardless.
Let's be real. I am not mad at Flacco for posting what he posted if he was told to post that. You
Suicide seems mad about it, or at least that's what you feel was the thing that he did wrong.
My whole thing is Flacco got to start standing up and be a man. You're 24 years old. Straight out. Straight out. That's my whole thing. I fuck with Flacco. I give him advice all the time. I chop it with him. Don't I chop it with you all the time?
Yes.
Don't I give you real advice?
Yes.
Didn't I tell you if something happened to you, I would hurt something for you?
He mean that.
Yeah.
Didn't I? Yeah. And I mean that. So I'm going to always give him some real OG advice, homie. Watch how you move. Watch how you step. There's boundaries. I get it. You're a podcaster. If you're going to do that, when the shit hit the fan, be willing to go all the way because it happens like that.
I just still feel like we haven't really identified what he did wrong.
No, I told you my what I feel what was wrong behind the scenes, but the post, I'm not mad at the post that Flacco did if he was told to do that. That's a whole different story.
But even if he wasn't told to do it or whatever, it's like, I mean, that's news. That's newsworthy. You know, I mean, I know I've repeated this 5 million times, but, you know, and even I think American Cholo, he thinks it's out of context, but I think he still would have agreed that if you remove the context,
bro,
that is newsworthy, right?
It's not even just that, bro.
We've seen it happen to 5 million other people,
Wait a minute.
myself included. Oh, they got Adam quoting a Future song. He said the N-word. Boom.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
They're calling me.
They still posting that shit.
Even like posting.
I never asked anybody to take it down.
even like posting Treyway getting jumped, bro. Like
exactly. And Treyway didn't hit me up pissed off about that.
No, but what I'm saying is when you doing stuff like that, bro, the messiness shit. Even like the post I seen today is like, oh, Lil Durk and them admit that they had something to do with somebody getting killed and all type of stuff, bro.
Yeah, that's on Flacco's.
Yeah, that's on Flacco's. That's on his personal Instagram.
You involving yourself in something.
I'm from O-Block. I can't do that. Huh? Yeah, but
Flacco, I seen that on your Instagram.
The same way that I gotta take the heat for what you post on No Jumper, you for sure gotta take the heat for what your little minions do on your fucking Instagram because nobody even understands that that's not you. But even I didn't understand until you explained it to me.
I thought that was you.
But the ramifications of things staying in the streets. Let's keep it real. If you a high profile person, if you an artist, cover that shit. You feel me? It's a lot of LA shit. It's a lot of street shit that go on other places and stuff like that, bro. That people that we don't need to talk about that. You feel me? Unless it's a general consensus that everybody, they're demanding that we talk about this and we talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga not trying to censor you, but guess what?
Yeah.
The more you post, like you said, the little Dirk shit I seen today.
That shit was crazy.
I'm like, that shit is fucking crazy to do that, bro. And what's gonna happen
I kept scrolling on that one.
Yeah, but eventually people are gonna sit there and say, okay, why is he allowed to do this? Then it goes up to Adam. Why Adam?
Yeah.
Why are you allowing him to spew
automatically go to
spewing
Adam.
more danger and doing all type of crazy shit? You feel me? And then that spews into other type of shit, bro. Let's be real, bro. Somebody can do whatever the fuck they want to anybody.
But again, that's the consequences, and the consequences don't really have anything to do with what's right and what's wrong, right?
Oh no, for sure. Yeah.
I think that's just two very separate conversations, you know? Like posting an Instagram thing about a guy saying the N-word. I feel like if Flacco didn't do it, then like somebody else.
No, and like I said,
of bigger prominence would
even
have.
honestly, bro, if that was posted up and I didn't have the conversation with Flacco, I wouldn't have said nothing to him about it. You feel me? He's just doing what he's doing. I was just nigga mind blown at what I was hearing yesterday, and then looking at his stream and talking to him. I'm like, bro, like. And people say all the time, like, damn, AD, bro, you be hating on him, you be doing this. I'm like,
Yeah,
no. I'm one of the only niggas
that.
that try to help this nigga,
I hear
bro.
that.
For real.
I hear that.
Okay, Flacco, let's hear your rebuttal before we wrap this.
Yeah. Yo, listen, one last thing, right, bro? Like, yo, I don't got no issues with like nobody, right? So, you know, is this particular situation, again, like we can bring up other things, right? But this particular situation, bro, I didn't go find that, you know, it wasn't just me, bro. Right? Like we all agreed to post that, right? So like, I don't even understand like why, like that's even like a thing where people are going around saying, yo, I went ahead and found it, I edited. No, man, like that's not true, man. But I'm just, again, I'm just like glad, man, that I finally got to clarify that, man.
And Flacco, do I think that you made that post and you edited it? No, I'm gonna be clear about that.
Tariq Nasheed definitely edited it.
Okay, but I'm saying I don't think Flacco edited that video. No. I don't feel like Flacco had an agenda when he posted it. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
My whole problem, and I'm gonna tell you, Flacco, if you hearing me, when the shit started getting put on people that work here, and I was telling you the severity of it, it just seemed like you didn't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you was going even more crazier and double down on something, bro, that can potentially get other people that work for no jumper touched.
Fearless journalism.
Okay.
Courtesy of Poetic Flacco.
Okay.
No, that wasn't fearless journalism what he was saying.
Yeah.
He was saying fucking nonsense
And when
yesterday.
he gets shipped back to North Dakota
and wait a
in
minute.
box,
And Flacco, answer this. Flacco, can you hear me?
Suicide gonna kill you. He just
No, he's
never.
Flacco.
I fucks
said
with
he's gonna put you in a
Flacco.
box.
I fucks with
I got
Chicken
one,
box.
I got one question, Flacco. Yes or no? Can you hear me? Hello?
Flacco?
See, you done scared the man.
Scared him off the phone.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Okay.
Okay. That was probably enough anyway.
I was gonna ask him about the nigga shit. He was gonna say, yeah, I did it. I'm like,
What? Oh, right.
they're saying white people is cool with saying nigga.
White people
With the
got
ER.
no reason
No,
to
he didn't say ER. He
live.
said,
No, I'm just fucking with you.
When you first came here, that was your biggest tick.
What?
Short people got no reason to live.
Let's keep it lighthearted. Let's bust a rap before we get out of here.
All right, let's go.
all right.
Let's go.
Short people got no reason to live.
Short people have no reason to give.
And I had to get on this microphone and tell Flacco what it is.
I have no reason to have kids.
House phone told Flacco, come sit on this dick.
Oh, you ruined it.
No. Keep
Shit's
going,
over.
keep going, keep going.
Shit's over.
I just can't say gay shit about you. I can say gay shit about him.
You ain't got to put that gay shit on me.
I got an STD and it burns when I pee. I get high as fuck before I go to sleep. AD fucked up in the crib eating cream of wheat.
That was it. That was good as
Shout out to
fuck.
Uncle Ben.
For real.
And not the one from Spider-Man.
Nah.
I'm still trying to hit Aunt Jemima.
They took her off the
This nigga Adam keep pushing
Yeah, they
it.
took her
They
off.
took
He
her
pushing
off.
it.
Adam
He's
keep
pushing
pushing
it.
it. You on a timer.
They took her off.
I used to listen to Onyx. They were talking about being black vagina finders.
If you come from where we come from, then we known for being grinders.
If you come from where I come from, I was a blockbuster rewinder.
Ah, shit.
I heard your mom's on Tinder. I'm trying to find her.
Whoa. That nigga
I heard your
AD,
mom's a toy. I might wind her.
AD trying to take Duno mom and wine and dine her.
You might be gay.
69er.
You're on Grindr.
He's like, all right.
You're like, all right, you see me?
Nah, I'm like,
damn,
I'm like, you got me fucked
You
up.
heard?
I thought you would.
Why are you on Grindr? You trying to get monkeypox?
Monkey stop.
You only fuck with white bitches. Call them Goldilocks.
Goldilocks.
And you never wear a condom. You got a moldy cock.
You shouldn't.
How would you know that or not?
I seen you in the club jerking off in a moldy sock.
You shouldn't have kids, or you'll be playing Roby blocks.
For real.
Nigga Adam be trying to act hard, but we know he not.
I caught you trying to fuck my white cat. That's a Tony cock.
I'm not into bestiality. I be yawning on the mic and Adam get mad at me.
I'll be at the house watching Miss Congeniality.
All you bring to this podcast is a whole bunch of itchery.
Huh?
What?
I had to censor it.
Hey, I'm proud of you, Adam, because you created No Jumper and created a sound. And the craziest shit of all, you came from Hash Brown Town.
Oh, I thought you were doing the Bronx. He kept it going.
So you're saying I'm the king and I need a crown. But I'm just trying to take a bitch to Pound Town.
But when my essays pulled up, you was nowhere around.
Guess what? Him and Flacco got out of town.
Fuck a bitch in the octagon that's ground and pound.
Adam's a joker. Instead of being here, he was playing poker.
AD still going back to Compton because he's a crack smoker.
Damn.
I'm jacking off in the Jack Shack. I ain't trying to stroke her.
Is that the girl you talking about with the white face like the Joker?
I'm gonna pass it to my lokes. Yeah, I loked her.
You used to say you was a Crip. Yeah, you spoke, sir.
And a girl wouldn't give you no pussy, so you choked her.
Whoa!
Who's your OG, Bill Bellamy?
I got 1 to 10 felonies.
You can't get a boner, that's what these hoes telling me.
The Kendamas, I don't know what you're selling me.
Fentanyl.
Ooh, don't take that.
I seen the homie at the mall. Smoking Pall Malls.
Ew! Oh my God! Okay, you going crazy now.
My bitch 5 feet tall. She's small.
Hey, you're spitting that shit now. Oh my
I got your
God.
coke dealer on call.
Ooh.
Wall.
I thought you said you ain't doing that.
That nigga be off the 8 balls.
Never.
I seen him in a gay porn sucking 8 balls.
Damn!
That's 4 dudes. He was covered in oil and it wasn't crude.
That's very rude.
You be in the Jack Shack looking at dudes.
I was fucking on a bitch and her name ain't Gertrude.
Gertrude.
That sounds like an old grandma.
It is. From the South.
I can't stand you. George Costanza.
Bars.
Bars.
Get some Tanner and Tanya.
Back in 2017, you used to be with that white bitch named Tana.
I seen you snorting coke off a lanyard.
I see you snorting coke watching Kung Fu Panda.
I seen you fucking a bitch. She was a Spaniard.
I'm hungry. I'm finna go get some Express that's Panda.
Ooh.
You can't afford that. You need to get a can of tuna.
Ooh.
Fuck your Aunt Petunia.
You got on cough syrup. Who you think you are, Draco the Ruler?
Ooh. R.I.P.
Ooh, damn.
Rest in peace to the GOAT.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I control a bitch like a remote.
Ooh.
The only thing you control is the roach.
The only thing you control is toke.
And a line of coke.
Tuck's old tweets, they weren't no joke. Don't make me call up the 60s.
I told him. I told him delete them tweets. He better revoke.
He walking around like shit is sweet. He's whistling Dixie. But shit can get tricky. They gonna do Toke like Flacco.
Oh.
He might have to move to Morocco.
Fuck.
They gonna split his taco.
They gonna do Flacco like they did Twisty P.
Don't make me call up Cowboy. We're gonna have a talk, yo.
They gonna do Flacco like they did Twisty P.
Yeah.
I fucked this bitch once, so I know she gonna remember me.
You fucked this bitch once, now she got an STD. And she addicted to ketamine and she can't sleep.
Yeah, right. The ketamine put her right to bed.
I was getting some top from Superhead.
Yeah, right. You was getting top from a nigga named Craig.
Oh my!
You be on Twitter looking at a nigga dick named Dread.
That's real. I hit his sloppy seconds today.
Shit.
He fucked this girl like a week ago, and then I fucked her today. I'm like, man, this must be an off day for you.
I'm fucking weak. Oh man.
We off.
That was fun.